Good evening and welcome. I'm Bernice, and I'll be serving you today. What can I get for you? A drink? Some snacks? Oh, a little flames! Mocktails fix your eyes. The snacks are real nice. Sodas sound mixed dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So could you never, ever want to leave? Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the influence that's the same. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn! I know, I look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but I got a shop fuse full of fools, look at again. Watch out, let me pour you a drink. But think about messing with me, I'll enjoy the fun. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. You think about sipping the beat and things will go south. When the crystal is okay, burn you the ash, think twice before you play. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the influence that's the same. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn! Good evening and welcome. I'm Bernice, and I'll be serving you today. What can I get for you? A drink? Some snacks? Oh, a little flames! Mocktails fix your eyes. The snacks are real nice. Sodas sound mixed dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So could you never, ever want to leave? Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm the influence that's the same. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames! Furnace, 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 furnace,
Hello, hello. Can I hear myself on Twitch? I can. Can I hear myself on YouTube? I can as well. Great, that means everything is working, which means we can switch scenes to the Just Yapping scene. And there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Swevy, how are you? And yes, indeed, today we have some Brain Rot song. I figured since we are doing chapter 4, and I believe that we are about to meet Bernice, I think that's how she pronounces it. Oh my god, I can't speak. I barely started and I can't speak. But yeah, since I believe that we are meeting her today, I figured this was the perfect time to use her song as the starting stream song, and also probably the what you call that, the taking a break scene and stuff like that, because it's Bernice time today. Oh my god. I have to admit, I am very curious to meet Bernice and see who she is as a character, because all I know of that character is the Brain Rot song and the fact that Zenless Zone Zero's official YouTube channel published a 1 hour long video of that music. It's just a 1 hour long Bernice video music song. It's just like, what the hell, man? Surprise, mother fluffers, the king is back. Hello, Satru. Hello, hello, hello. And for some reason, when you said mother fluffers, I thought of Flutter Page. Poor Flutter Page. But hello to you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. My Twitch froze on my. Ah, there you go. Okay, no, never mind. My Twitch is fine. Everything is fine, at least for now. Hopefully, it will stay that way. But for some reason, my Twitch froze on all of my. What would you call that? On my GIFs or GIFs from Bernice, because I'm using all of them at once. My injured leg is completely healed. Ah, congrats. But for some reason I was going to say I hope I hope you're feeling better, but of course you're feeling better if your leg is healed. I think I'm lacking a bit of sleep, to be honest. Like usual, I know, as usual. But yeah, I may be lacking in terms of sleep, unfortunately. So maybe this is actually the perfect stream for brain rot, because I feel like everything has aligned perfectly. When did you have enough sleep? Probably when I was a baby, I guess. No, I really started having sleeping issues about 14 years ago, by my count now, right? Yeah, started when I was about 18. I'm 32, so yeah, that's about 14 years ago. Okay. Oh wow, I just realized I started having sleeping issues when Ktosh was born. Because if I'm not mistaken, Ktosh is 14 years old. Oh my god. I don't know if I feel old or if Ktosh should feel young. Or perhaps I should just be tired after all this time lacking sleep. That's where stress starts from anyway. It is, yeah. I mean, it is a kind of a vicious cycle in the sense that when you're tired, you feel more irritable and you're more prone to stress. And stress itself is going to make your sleep less. It will reduce the quality of your sleep. So yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, a lot of people seem to have sleeping issues. I know Chip is one of them. I mean, the dude is always, or rather, he's very often at this coming at the start of the stream, even though the stream starts at 1 a.m. for him. I certainly wish that he will get some proper sleep and he'll manage to, get some rest. I'm gonna make a statement. Very well. What is your statement, Sadru? In the meantime, I do have a few subjects to talk about, which are number one. Yesterday's stream was kind of crazy. I did not expect to spend 2.5 hours on Genshin and our Risley pools. And yes, I will say our Risley pools because they are now our. He is our bakery, I guess. And by the way, because we got his weapon yesterday and his C1, but his C1 doesn't change anything for his actual build. But yeah, because of his weapon, I changed his build. And at first, my Risley was a top 24% in Akasha, which is not great, But then I just equipped the weapon and we shot up to top 12% on Akasha. Then I moved around a few artifacts, and now our Risley is top 5% on Akasha. I mean, I know Akasha is not exactly like, it doesn't really mean anything. But at least we can be proud of our communal funded bakery. Yes, indeed. Thank you for putting it that way, Swivy. Yes, indeed. He is definitely a community funded bakery. He is a community funded bakery, I guess I should say. But yeah. At the very least, he is good. He is a good bakery. It's so strange. Speaking of well, I was going to say person, but he's not really actually a person, he's a character. And yet I keep calling him a bakery, but he is a bakery after all. But yeah, our Wrightsley is doing quite well, and I will keep improving him, of course. I have used at least like 400 5-star artifacts that I put into the strongbox in order to get other Maréchaussée Hunter um, pieces, and I actually got an on-set cryo damage goblet, which was kind of insane because it had double crit stats. And let me check. I should be able to see that on Akasha, I think. Right, where is my Ridsley? He's my according to Akasha, he is my best build character in terms of crit value, at least. Yeah, my goblet has 9.3% crit rate and 25.6% crit damage. I am so glad I got that specific goblet. It's
Excuse me.
really like, damn.
My apologies.
It made me happy when I got that.
By the absurdity of the situation.
But I will slowly work my way to getting at least to the top 1% of Akasha. I don't think I can be number one, period. That would require probably way too much investment and a lot of luck, I assume. But yeah, I will try my best to make our Risley a 1%er. You're going to like Caesar from the Sons of Caledon more than Bernice. Probably.
Emotional
I guess.
damage.
And why the emotional damage and why the laugh before that? What's going on, Satru? Why are you laughing 1 second and crying the next? As for Caesar, I did watch the trailer for the chapter 4 because I saw that there was a trailer for chapter 4, and as usual, I try to get the what do you call that, to get a thumbnail for YouTube. So I did look at that, and I looked also, I watched Bernice's demo, and that's what I decided to go with for the thumbnail on YouTube. But I watched the trailer, and for some reason Caesar's voice is not as deep as I thought it would be. I know it's a stupid thing to say, but for some reason I thought she would have a deeper voice. I'm not disappointed, but it's just a noted difference, But still, Caesar seems interesting. I absolutely loved Lighter. Not in that trailer. Actually, it was in the demo of Bernice. Bernice's demo. You see Lighter for a tiny bit. At some point, she bumps him. She bumps him with her hip or something like that, and he falls over, and then he reappears as if nothing had happened, as if he was still a classy dude or something like that. And I just love that scene in her trailer, even though I'm talking about Lighter and not about her. But yeah, Lighter is definitely a character that I'm looking forward to, and hopefully one day he will have a rerun and I'll be able to pull for him, Main story doesn't cover much of Bernice, sadly. Well, it is what it is then. I'm still looking forward to meeting her at the very least to get a better understanding of whether or not he's actual brain rot or if it was just for the song that she was like some kind of brain rotted character. Mood swings, oh boy. I hope you will go back to feeling happy. Do the story, man. I have a feeling you're going to have complicated feelings towards Hugo. The only thing I've heard about Hugo is that he's supposed to be a vampire, and that was kind of new. I'm not even sure that's true or not. I think heard either saw a YouTube short, or maybe it was in a comment. I honestly don't know, but apparently, according to that, he's supposed to be a vampire, and I was like, what? There are vampires in this game now? I mean, the Thyrans, at the very least, we can somewhat explain, I guess, but vampires, I'm like, where do those come from? I mean, I guess perhaps Ether has done something to people to turn them into vampires. Who knows? I suppose, yeah, anything goes. Never mind. I was too close-minded. I guess even vampires can be there. If he is indeed a vampire. Not a vampire, don't worry. I'm not worried. I mean, if he is indeed a vampire, it's fine. It's just, I was confused, you know. Where is he? He's still far away from 1.6. Oh, you mean Hugo, I assume. Yeah, because 1.6 just started, right? It started yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, we are still at chapter 4. Yeah, we're about to start chapter 4. We still have chapter 5 and 5.5, and then we'll get to meet Hugo. Although I did meet Hugo during the Bangbu fashion show event, but I didn't actually read any of his lines. Not gonna lie. I barely read the couple of voice lines from Vivian. Although, to be fair, they weren't voiced, I think. So, yeah, I don't really know much about either Vivian or Hugo. Yeah, he has to do with the story. He has to do the story to get that. Yes, indeed. I'm trying to catch up slowly but surely, you know. It does take time, especially like Honkai Star Rail. It took us like 5 streams, I think, to finish it. Because the story is quite long, but I will mention that I really enjoyed my time with Honkai Star Rail. More than I initially thought. And it was especially the last bit of the story, the last submission after the climax, the one where we see more of Trivios. And honestly, the story itself is pretty solid, but I feel like what really carried the entire patch for me was Trivios's voice actress. They did a fantastic job. Like seriously, the emotion in her voice, the fact that they voiced 4 characters at once. Uh, Really, the voice actor is absolutely phenomenal. Bernice is like, whoa, wait, no, so many messages, no, wait. Caesar show wants to shoujo, but was born to shonen. Oh, okay, so she wants to be girly, but she is more of a but she was born to be a shonen protagonist, I guess. Well, that's too bad for her. But it would be an interesting dynamic, an interesting personality, I guess. Where was I at? Bernice is oh, right. I'm pulling for her. Yes, good luck for your Bernice pull. Is she on the banner right now, or is she second phase? Bernice. I'm probably not going to pull for her. I think I will keep saving for Lighter and potentially Hugo if I really do like him. We'll see about now. About that. I said about now because I just read Swavy's message right now on banner. God damn it. And thank you for the information. But once again, yeah, I'm probably not going to pull for Ambi and Bernice first half. Okay. And who is on second half? Trigger and Ju Yuan. Second half. Okay. Oh, right, Trigger. I forgot who she was for a second. And hello, Jigjit. Yes, I have a mother. I hope you do too. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. I don't even know what I'm saying today. I'm extremely tired, so please do forgive me if what I'm saying doesn't make sense. It's not you misunderstanding me. It's just me not making sense. It's just... and by the way, I will say it again because I said that before you came into chat, Jigjit. Our Risley is top 5% on Akasha. He is a strong Risley. I just wanted to mention it. I will keep working on him, and we will have the strongest Risley in all of the world. Well, perhaps not, unless I manage to get him C6R5 someday. but I will try to make him as strong as possible, you know, so that our bakery will be the best bakery in the world. Wait, I missed quite a few messages, so let me scroll back up for a second. Bernice is like one of those drunkards you would meet in a bar. She seemed to be that way indeed. At the very least, from the demo I watched, she definitely seemed to be that way. I haven't finished the story, so I wouldn't know. You have an interlude chapter with section 6. That's then 1.5. Wait, 1.4, then 1.5. 1.4 is sort of the big round off. 1.5 is Astra. 1.6 is Epilogue Part 1. Interesting. I see. I didn't are you saying that like 1.4 is like the climax of the first arc of the story? Shit. Yeah, Swivy, you're not playing Reverse 1999 if I'm not mistaken, right? So because I was going to make a comparison to that game, and if you're not playing that game, then the comparison doesn't really serve a purpose. Yep, 1.4 was Miyabi's intro. Now that makes sense. Intro banner. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Interesting. I didn't think they would finish one arc with only 5 updates. I mean, never mind. Yeah, usually the first, like the 1.x series of updates are usually shorter. When you look at other Hoyo games, I mean, I do believe that usually they finish at 1.6. I think Genshin and Honkai Star Rail both finished at 1.6 and then jumped to 2.0. So maybe Zenless Zone Zero is going to do the same thing. But no, it can't do that because you said that. Wait, where was it? Wait, what did you say? Yes, 1.6 is Epilogue Part 1, which means that there is going to be an Epilogue Part 2. So that means that that would probably happen in 1.7, I guess, unless they make a filler patch in 1.7 and go all the way to 1.8. That could make sense as well, because usually other Hoyo games end their major patches with 0.8 and then they jump to 0.0. But who knows? Most likely getting 1.7 then 2.0. Perhaps if we do get 1.7 and then 2.0, could it coincide with the anniversary of the game? I don't remember when the game came out. I believe it came out around the same time as Wuthering Waves, but maybe a bit later, I think. I do believe they came out around the same time. Like, I know Wuthering Waves came out in May, late May. I think it's May 23rd. But I don't remember when Zenless Zone Zero started, especially because I didn't start playing day one, so I didn't really notice that. But it's kind of funny to see that at first I didn't want to play the game. I wasn't really interested, and once I actually played it, I really got into it. But you know, yeah, my mind has been changed. But yeah, what else did I want to say? My brain just died, so that's great. Yeah, do not expect transitions between our conversations, like if we change subjects or stuff like that. There will be no transition, just abrupt changes, because my brain refuses to work today. Maybe, just maybe a 1.8. Could be. But would they actually make it coincide? Would they make 2.0 the anniversary patch? Would it make sense? I don't think other Hoyo games have done that. The reason The reason I'm comparing Zenless to the other Hoyo games is because, well, they're the same company, and because both Genshin and Honkai Star Rail do seem to follow the same trends usually. So I assume that Zenless might do exactly the same. But I could be wrong. I have no idea, actually. I suppose only time will tell us. We did get introduced to a new faction this patch. Oh, is it Vivian and Hugo's faction? I do believe that's a new one, right? Because I don't think. Well, I have not met them officially in the story. I mean, but I do believe they are new, right? Not Mockingbird, another new faction. Interesting, but I know nothing of that. Mockingbird was teased a long time ago. Just so we're clear, Mockingbird is Hugo and Vivian, right? Or are they someone else? With Lycon Agent Story. Oh, I haven't done that. I have done none of the Agent Story except for Soldier 11. Yeah, okay, because the soldier that is coming out now is 0, but the one that we already had was 11. Right, okay. Hugo and Vivian are Mockingbird. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm trying to piece things together. And I think I got spoiled about factions, I mean. I'm not really sure because I looked into. I was looking at wallpapers from Zenless Zone Zero just to see whether or not I could find some kind of interesting thumbnail or something like that. And I saw that Zenless on their official website, they have wallpapers for each faction. Well, actually, not each faction, for some factions. And one of them was of the Cunning Hares. Except they weren't called the Cunning Hares, they were called Gentle House. What gives? What happened to them? Why did they change name? I'm not aware of that change, or at the very least, I have not experienced the name change in the story thus far. So I am confused. Why would they change name? Does it matter? Probably not. I mean, perhaps it is actually a big deal. I suppose only time will tell once again. But I don't really see how that could happen because right now we are supposed to meet the sons of Calydon? I don't really know how to pronounce that last bit. But, and afterwards we're supposed to meet Evelyn and Astrayao. And I really don't see the connection between them. Gentle House is another name for Cunning Hares. Wait, they have two names? Why do they have two names? Are they the only faction that has two names? I think it's actually the official. Wait, what? It's actually the official name? Then what is the Cunning Hares then? Cunning Hares is the street name. Oh, because now they have a street name. Oh my god. Please don't make things more complicated for simple-minded people like myself. One name is enough, you know. And hello, Mihai, how are you? I opened Wuwa for the first time in a year and a free temple. I got the event banner character, the girl with the white dress. The white and red dress. Is that good? White and red dress. Is that Camellia? I don't remember who is on banner. Oh, never mind. Is it Changli? Because I know the dude. We have Brent. He's a new character. And I believe he is his release banner is going at the same time as a rerun for Changli. Please do feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But if it is the case, then yes, Changli is a good character. Honestly, thus far, none of the characters that have come out in Wuthering Waves have been bad. Like, except for a couple of 4 stars. But the 5 stars have all been really solid characters. And they are not even power creeping each other because usually they have their own niche. So that was pretty good. Although, once again, the game is quite young, so we'll see about the power creep. But at this very moment, it's not so much as about power creep and just being extremely good in their specific niche of gameplay. And Changli is a good nuker, I guess. She deals a lot of nukes with her charged attack that you use after using her skill for, or rather filling up her forte gauge. Yeah, it's complicated, but she's good. That's the point. It is Changli? Okay. Yeah. Changli is good. I like playing her. She's usually played in quick swap teams, which means that you would play her with someone like Havoc Rover, for instance. It's not exactly the best pairing, but it works. Sanhua is also very good for uh, quick swap teams. And Shangli does deal quite a bit of damage with her normal attack, so that could definitely work. I got her and I'm only like 3% into the story. Well, at the very least, she will make it easier for you to go through the story mission, you know? So that's good. And you will have to wait quite a bit before you actually meet her. But you will at some point. I'm not exactly going to tell you when, but you will certainly meet her. And she's a lovely person, a very interesting character, in my opinion. Now, I hope you will like her, I mean, in the story. And of course, I also hope you will like her gameplay. It's not for everyone, I guess. I mean, each character in Wuthering Waves really feels unique. Kind of like Zenless Zone Zero. I feel like, yeah, that's one thing that I enjoy about both of these games is that each character really feels unique in the way you play them. They have different combos that are, I feel like, perhaps more intricate than the ones that you would see in Genshin. Which is also why I quite enjoyed Wriothesley, for instance, because there was a specific combo to use him properly. Whereas if you look at someone like Arlecchino, even Arlecchino, there is a tiny bit, but once you get her Bond of Life, then you just auto attack and things die. Then that's it. There is nothing more to it. But yeah, I feel like both of these games, Zenless and Wuthering Waves, have a more developed combat system, at least in terms of player skill expression. That was a long sentence. But yeah, there is more skill involved in both of these games, and that's nice, you know? That's actually quite nice. Allow me to drink for a second because hydrating oneself is important. Oh, speaking of hydrating, no. It's just because I said hydrating oneself, and it made me think of Xian Yun because I talked to her today, and I realized that, we have anecdotes now uh, in Genshin where you can meet various playable characters who are just roaming around in the world. And I met Xian Yun yesterday, and we talked about going on a trip, basically. And the next day, today, I actually met her where she was supposed to be. So there was kind of a follow up to her anecdote. So that was actually quite interesting. I didn't know that it was kind of a mini story, self contained. And I really loved the interaction. The only one thing missing is the voice. Now, I really wish, that she had her voice, you know. But it is what it is. And hello, the Remnant. How are you? Are you ready to kuru kuru with Bernice? Because I guess we are meeting
According
Bernice.
to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the
And
Oratrice
sorry,
Mécanique
I have to
d'Analyse
listen to
Cardinale.
Nouvellette. After all, I am Nouvellette's best friend because now I am a Wriothesley main. So I have to listen to my friend. And hello, Tosh. How are you? I hope you're doing well. And hello, Chip. Everyone is coming together now. Hello, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. I had a dream yesterday that when you were pulling for Risley and had some leftovers, so you decided to pull on his weapon, but you didn't have enough, so Jacques gifted you some Genesis crystal, but you got Farina's weapon. I wish that was all true. Xosh, that wasn't a dream, just so you know. And on top of that, uh, she also gifted me more Genesis Crystal, and right in that next temple after getting Farina's weapon, I actually got Risley's weapon. None of that was a dream. That was all reality. And our beautiful Risley is getting stronger by the day. Well, it's only been one day, but he's getting stronger. Yeah, the voice stuff is messy. Soldier 11 and Lycon got replaced. Yeah, I heard about that, and there was a bit of drama as well with some statements that Lycon's VA made, and I really didn't pay too much attention to it. I was more concerned. I mean, because at the end of the day, once the VA is replaced, he is replaced or she is replaced, right? And there is nothing we can do about that. So I was just more concerned about how the new VA would sound. And I actually saw a Reddit post and I vaguely listened to it, but I was on my phone, so the quality was quite bad. And it sounds like the new VA for Lycon relatively is similar, right? They it feels like that new VA is yeah, has the same voice, perhaps not as deep and gravelly as old Lycon, but yeah, they do sound really similar. So at the very least, I'm happy with that. As for Soldier 11, in all honesty, I don't really remember her voice because after doing her quest, I have never heard her voice again, and we didn't spend all that much time with her. So yeah, I can't really comment on her. um. Uh, yeah, and bonsoir, Chip. But like on old VA got into a silly moment, he might have essentially blacklisted himself from VAing. Yeah, that's what I understood from it as well. That he may or may not have blacklisted himself. Rather, he made a bad move that kind of burnt out a few bridges for him, which is kind of bad because, especially in the VA world, apparently a lot of it works through connections. And destroying your connections to others, it could be a bad thing, you know. I mean, could be. No, it is absolutely a bad thing. I love the old Lycon VA's dedication to Lycon, but he fumbled. Yes, he certainly fumbled. That's one way of putting it. And I also loved Lycon's old VA. I mean, you guys were there when I when I first heard Lycon speak, and I absolutely loved his voice. So I hope that the new VA will do just as good as a job as old Lycon. I mean, to be fair, like even Argenti and HoYoVerse, who got replaced in Honkai Star Rail, they were good. Like the replacements were good. It's just like I was so used to, especially Argenti. Honestly, for HoYoVerse, I'm okay, but for Argenti, the VA, the new VA, I don't know his name, but the new VA is talented. There is no question there. But there is something about old Argenti that makes me feel like this is Argenti. I don't know if what I'm saying really makes any sense, but yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, we as players, all we can do is accept, accept and move on. I guess that's all there is to do. I didn't want to type all of that. I mean, you typed quite a lot already, Ktor. Farina level 80 today, finally, congrats! I leveled up her weapon as well, and it is level 80 as well, because I couldn't go level 90. I didn't have the mats, and today is not the day for farming the materials for her weapon. Once again, please, Genshin, stop with the day-locked farming materials. It's a pain. It's useless. It's annoying. So please stop. Please. Please. I am back. Welcome back, Satru. I'm missing literally one boss drop, so 40 resin. But do you have those 40 resin? Yeah, I think new VA does a great job. Nice. Does the new VA is the new VA going to voice old voice lines? Like, is he going to completely replace the old voice lines as well? I do believe that Huoho and Argenti, they completely changed as well, just like Tingyun. And honestly, for Tingyun, I kind of feel bad because I feel like old Tingyun was perfect for Tingyun, and Fugue is perfect for Fugue. But Fugue is now also, the voice actress for Fugue is also voicing Tingyun. And I feel like there is some kind of a mismatch there, which is kind of too bad, but well. Where am I at? No, I just saw we're getting an Inazuma Chronicle banner and my sister spent my Primogems and got Chi-Chi. Oh god. Well, if your sister spent your Primogem and got Chi-Chi, that means you're guaranteed, right, Mihai? So that's good news, I guess? Probably, maybe. No, because the Chronicled banner is, yeah, it has a different pity. Ah, shit. Well, never mind. There is no silver lining. The new VA is good, but it sounds like he's trying too hard to do the butler voice. Interesting. Huh. I I feel like I understand what you mean, but without hearing it, it's gonna be hard for me to determine that for myself. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to hear that just yet, unless, as I mentioned, they've already changed the old voice lines as well. We will see. Haven't heard the new VA yet. I forgot that Huohuo and Argenti's VA were replaced, and I can't tell the difference. Really? The one I couldn't even tell the difference for was Shui. I believe that Shui's VA was also replaced, and I completely missed it. even though when she was replaced, I started actually playing Shui. So that was a surprise. I didn't even know that. I believe it was a chatter who said that to me. I love Farina's flower. They are so close to waypoints, and it's average 10 flowers per mark on the map. I don't actually remember what flower she uses, but it's nice if there are plenty of them. Because the last time I farmed for character ascension materials, it was for Ridesley with the mechanical scarab thingies. Need I say more? Wait, what? Oh, no, it has a different pity. Yeah, okay. So, your sister screwed you over, I guess. Time to change sister, Mihai. Don't know how that works, but time to change sisters. Lycon is a butler, isn't he? He is indeed. I mean, technically speaking, he is. But I understand what the remnant meant. Like sometimes you can feel like the person is trying too hard to sound like something that they are not. Exactly, Mihai. Yeet your sister away. Please don't. Please don't do anything illegal. Wait, is it illegal to yeet a sister? Is it legal? Is it illegal? I know that in some countries, dwarf throwing has been banned, has been outlawed. I didn't even really consider it a thing, but apparently it was, and it was also outlawed. So if sister throwing or sister yeeting is not outlawed, then perhaps you can, actually. Who knows? Bottler voice? Almost. Very close, but not quite. Not bottler, butler. Like Gerard. Gerard Butler? There is an actor called that, or something like that, you know? He... isn't he the one who's played the King Leonidas in 300? I believe that was him, I think. You can replay old cutscenes to see the new VA. He replaced all the old voice lines. Well. Some of you were not here when I started the stream, but on my starting stream, I used the Bernice song, and that's because I just downloaded it from YouTube. And when I was doing my dailies in Zenless Zone Zero today, I could have listened to New Lycon voice lines because I assumed that his combat voice lines also changed. But I was listening to Bernice's song on repeat, so I didn't hear any of the new voice lines. But I'm kind of ashamed to admit that I was listening to her song on repeat. So I guess we can hear about that when I launch the game. You know what? Actually, I am going to launch the game while I keep yapping for a bit. Start the game. You have a lot of story left to do. Yes, indeed. Where is Zenless? Ah, there you go. Or probably because I haven't played HSR in a while. That is also a possibility. If you haven't played in a while, of course you might not remember exactly specific voices, especially if they didn't really mark you, if you didn't really notice them.
We now turn to the
And why are we going to prison once again, Ktosh? Where was I at? Who the fuck is throwing dwarves? Don't ask me, man. I don't really know. People used to throw dwarves, apparently. The fact that dwarf throwing was allowed in the first place. You know, a few decades ago, things were very different in the world. Peak brain rot, indeed. Yes, I love Bernice's song. Honestly, I genuinely like it. Yes, I am the king. You are the king. Yes, but why? On repeat, yes, on repeat, Josh. I should have just opened up a tab with the 1 hour long version of the what do you call that, of the song. There is a 1 hour version on Zenless's official YouTube page, so it was there. It was right there. So I assume you're pulling for Bernice instead of the new agent. I am not pulling at all today. I am only doing the story. Because I am saving for Lighter, Astrayao, and probably Yanagi. But my main goal is to get Lighter and Astrayao because they are the best teammates for my Evelyn, and I wish to make my Evelyn the strongest of them all. Because I have decided to become a suit-wearing, tie-wearing main. So anything or anyone that wears a suit and a tie, I shall main them. More or less. The definition of that is to be determined later. Nope. Oh man, my wife cheated on me. I'm so angry right now. Let me throw a dwarf to let that anger out. I don't think it was like that. I think it was like a sport, like a competition. Like, you know, throwing weights, throwing javelins and stuff like that in the Olympics. Well, same thing, less Olympic and more dwarfy, I guess. Which is probably not a good thing. Just listen to Kurukuru 10 hours straight at this point. I don't like the Kurukuru as much as I like Bernice's song. I mean, Bernice's song is an actual song that lasts at least a couple of minutes, whereas Kurukuru is just 10-20 seconds. And that's basically it. So yeah, it might be a bit long, you know. He's saving for characters who will come in 1.8 or later. Well, at the very least, you know what? At the very least, if I do that, I can guarantee them. At the very least, I can guarantee them. Let me switch scenes once OBS has loaded. There you go. The scene has been changed, and I should also switch categories on to ish. There you go. And let me grab all of my windows. Where are my windows? Where is my chat? My chat is here. Everything is ready. So you're probably going to, you're going to want to pull for Hugo then. He wears a suit and will be available next update. Yeah, probably. I'm still, even though there is this will of mine to main suit wearing, tie wearing characters, I will also take into account personality and role in the story. If I don't like their personality or their role in the story, then I might not pull for them. We'll see. Because at the end of the day, I want to enjoy the character, you know. But definitely, suit wearing and tie wearing characters will have an edge over everything else. And Lighter and Astrayao, for instance, are exceptions because they make my main Evelyn good. So there you have it. Something like that. Where was I at? Let's go for the 1856 championship of throwing dwarves. We have the last year winner, Snow White. Why Snow White? Because she had 7 dwarves to throw off a cliff. I guess. Why off a cliff? Why did I add that? Fuck. I don't think they were throwing them off a cliff. I think they were just trying to throw them as far as they could. So, yeah, please forget I just said that. She had ammo, yes. Oh man, where am I? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I will save for Lumine after Shilonen. Wait, do you actually think that they are going to release Lumine as a pullable, playable character? I feel like they should give her for free, man. She's our sister, goddamn. Right, we are not actually about to start a chapter 4. Apparently, we have intermission reverberations, whatever that is. Because where is the journey? I have completed everything, yeah? So we are supposed to be here. But apparently there is something in between. So, who knows? Where am I supposed to go? Talk to my sister. This sister I am not going to throw. I shouldn't have done that. Let me teleport away. I have learned to play the game, I promise. I have learned. Oh, and by the way, I showed it on Discord, but...
This is the path I follow. Asset confirmed. Preparing to move
no, never mind. This was not it. Would you look at this? Would you look at this? I feel like this is a pretty good build. But we are not going to take a look at my actual equipment thingies, the disk drives, because I don't actually have a fire damage bonus thingy. I couldn't manage to get one, so let's forget about that. Look at that crit ratio. It's rather decent, right? I'm fairly proud of myself on this one. Are you collecting the weekly boss mats in the notorious hunt thingy? Yep. My Evelyn is maxed out. My Miyabi is maxed out. My Lycon is maxed out. I have been farming the notorious hunt boss, the weekly bosses. The one thing I don't know about is whether or not I should build Koleda and Sokaku. Since I intend to replace Koleda, for instance, with Lighter, I don't know if there is a point in me investing into her, you know? I'm not really sure. The free redeemed ones, not the fighting ones. Do you mean the ones that you can buy? Maybe, because I don't think there are any free.
You want to test my hammer?
None of them are free. Ah, shit, but I teleported here. Well, sister, wait a second. Let me check that, just to make sure. Where is it? Scott Outpost. Scott Outpost. And Outpost Interior, that should do it. Could do the new event and get the new A rank stun agent for free. They are pretty strong off-field stunner. Her name is Pull something, right? Where is she? Pull something. Pull Craft. I had the pole, I didn't have the craw. So this is the new agent, right? Ah, she is a stunner. But she's physical. Does that matter for Evelyn? Or would she be good with Evelyn? Ah, never mind. I think I saw a video from I Win to Lose Gaming saying that she has some kind of little problem with Evelyn. I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't really paying attention to his video. I'm sorry, I Win to Lose Gaming. I promise you I usually pay attention. But this time around I wasn't. But yeah, can she actually be played with Evelyn? Because if so, then sure, I will replace the child in a heartbeat. Not really. You can easily stun with Pulchra. Just use their special, then switch to Evelyn and get free stuns. Just watch that video and you will... Thank you, Satru. Yes, I suppose I should do that. I will look at it, the video. Well then, I will try to get Pulchra Fellini. I assume that's because she's some kind of cat girl. Oh, I mean cat person. Tiger person, most likely, with the markings, I assume. Huh. Because it reads like feline. Oh, and she's part of the Sons of Caledon. Are we going to meet her today? Never mind. Can we actually meet her today, even though we... Shilonen mentioned no. Not that. Not that cat lady. And wait, what was I doing here? Notorious Sound. Wait, I need to focus. One thing at a time. Let me check these things. No, not you. Ah, it wasn't here. I guess it's in some kind of shop. Maybe storage. No, not storage. Store. Same word, almost. Not here. No. Is it here? Fusion Complier. What is this? Equipped to increase anomaly agents' combat capabilities. Latest Wenjin? Is this an S-rank Wenjin? Oh, it is. I mean, I have no use for it. Oh, wait, it is Grace's... Oh, but I already have Grace's engine. Ah, never mind. That's for Grace? Yeah, but I already have that. Oh, but I can't buy them. I don't have the currency. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Is it in here that I'm supposed to buy something? I don't see anything. Is it this? Use to modify any bamboo at once. Doesn't really mean anything to me. I don't think this is it. Yeah, I know. And as you can see, I have not spent in the game. The monochromes? Do I have many monochromes? I didn't actually look at that. I have 36. But the next S-rank guaranteed is 86, so I am going to wait until I get all of them. And you said go outside of the tent? But where? Who am I supposed to talk to? It's not in Deadly Assault, right? Is it? No. No. That way. Which way? You mean this way? Am I supposed to talk to Marlene? Logistics guy, what are we looking for? Satoru was telling me about weekly boss mats that we can buy. The white dude, the white uniform dude. White uniform. Ah, this dude. Casper. Hello. I believe I had bought some at some point. When do these things reset? Oh, in 18 days. It's written right behind myself. You can't really see it. But okay, in 18 days. Yeah, but I have to check which one I actually need. But okay, I kind of forgot about him. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'm not going to buy them now because I don't really know what I'm going to do with them. But I will certainly at some point. But I did buy some. I remember buying some from him, and then I forgot. I thought they will reset every week, damn. Ah, well, if only. If only HoYoVerse was this generous. Abyss 4 stars only. You have 2 days left until it resets. What? It's a, you. I'm gonna need you to do to make a more detailed sentence, Ktosh, please. Because I've already done the Abyss, I think. Yeah, I've already done the Abyss. Now, as for Abyss 4 stars, I could do that, but I also want to showcase Risley. So what I was thinking was that I might do a what do you call that? One side Risley and one side only 4 stars, but I'm taking your suggestion as to what team I make with my 4 stars. And only build 4 stars, please. I'm not doing the Abyss with level 1 characters. There is no point. Torsh's message just made the dude tweaking for a few seconds. Yeah. Sometimes when I read Torsh's message, my brain hurts. When are you going to do Abyss using only 4 stars? The Abyss is going to reset in 2 days and 8 hours. Well, the thing is, I've already completed the Abyss this time around, so I'm going to wait until the Abyss resets. So it would probably be next week then, because the Abyss resets on Sunday, and I'm not streaming on Sunday, so it will probably have to wait next week. Hello, Belle. Wise, I've been waiting all day for you. I just got a DM from Neps and wanted to talk to you about it. What is Neps again? Oh, new Eridu public security. They want us to take our citizen papers as soon as possible to the nearest precinct to update our business asset certificate for the video store. But better get this done as soon as possible. Let's go! Today. Let's go! You're about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete complete missions of other types. Ah, shit. Neps, yeah, new Eridu public security. I have learned things about the game. Before we actually launch that, I can see that some ads want to run in 1 minute and 45 seconds. So I am going to run them manually because I don't want them to interrupt whatever this is. I don't know what is going to happen here. Why are you reading that? Because my brain likes reading? I don't know. My brain likes reading. What can I say? Anyway. I am going to run the ads, and once the ads are gone, I'll continue with this. Let me see, where are the ads? In the meantime, I'll just keep yapping. Come at me. Let's see if I get any ads. Let's see. I have launched the ads. The ads have started. Now we just have to wait for a bit until they are gone, and we'll continue. Wait, can't... Ah, no, never mind. I don't want to switch screens. I will leave this screen on for now, because I don't know if cancelling out will make me repeat the same conversation or something like that. Oh no, the ads. says the dude who's subscribed, right? I am immortal, you peasants. You are indeed. You are invincible in the face of ads. I am not. I am not, unfortunately. I can't subscribe to myself, can I? Would be kind of funny. What am I even saying, man? I'm not getting any ads. To be fair, I don't really understand how the ads work. Or rather, it seems that a few of you don't get any ads. The only one who seems to be getting ads out here is the Remnant. I don't know if you're still here, but the Remnant is always the one who gets Spanish Red Bull ads, I think. Whereas the rest of you don't seem to have ads. So it feels kind of like everyone is dumping their ads on the Remnant. And I do apologize to the Remnant. It is not by my choosing. Ads in 2025? Well, to be honest, and to be fair, rather, the internet runs on ads. Basically, every website you see, everything has ads. So, it is what it is. I mean, even video games have ads sometimes. I mean, mostly mobile game, to be fair. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, guys. Good night to you, Satru, and thank you for joining us. Hope you have sweet dreams of pulchra felini, if that's your thing. Because I don't think you're a furry, as far as I know, but feel free to say that you are, if you are indeed, and have sweet dreams of pulchra. Hell no. It's just genetic dominance. What are you talking about, Tosh? Oh, about the ads. If your genes actually do anything about ads, that would be great. YouTube Red is one of the last subscriptions I'll cancel if I go bankrupt. YouTube Red? Ah, interesting. I've actually... Wait, isn't it supposed to be called YouTube Premium? Is there a difference between YouTube Premium and YouTube Red? Or do they just have two different names for some reason? I would rather have Yanagi in my dreams. Then I wish you sweet dreams with Yanagi. And I understand. No, it's YouTube Kids. No, YouTube Kids is for kids. And the ads are gone, which means we can continue. Or rather start, because let's be honest, we haven't started anything yet. Awesome, great minds think alike.
Did you see the message from public security?
It was read back when I started in my student days. Yeah, maybe it's that it used to be YouTube Red and became YouTube Premium, or the other way around perhaps, because I've heard both, and I kind of don't know which one is which. I'll stay longer tomorrow. I need rest because of the training I'll be starting tomorrow. Good luck on that training. I do remember you mentioned that you were going to start training because your leg felt better, so I assume it's something related to sports. Good luck and have fun, because sports is important. It's important to have fun when playing sports, so hopefully everything will go well. And I assume that tomorrow you'll be able to witness the end of chapter 4, because today we'll try and do at least half of chapter 4, and tomorrow we'll do the other half, hopefully, and finish the entire chapter. But no ads and YouTube music are amazing, as well as downloading videos. Right, I heard about all of those perks. I just never really subscribe to much, usually. Really. I don't like never mind. I do subscribe for the Welkin Moon and stuff like that. Never mind. I do have subscriptions, technically speaking. Muay Thai training. Oh. Good luck, indeed. Very much good luck. Muay Thai is it's very violent. It is kind of sports, I think. It is a sport, yes. It is a martial arts. So, same thing, I guess. Not exactly. I've heard it's more expensive in the EU, so understandable. Probably. At some point, I kind of lost... I stopped looking at these things. I got it with student discounts, like $4.99. Ah, that's nice. But I'm no longer a student. I can't... I can't get the discount. Shit. Fits for someone like me. I guess so. I mean, at the very least, you will be even stronger.
In this day and age, they still make us go down there in person for something as simple as updating a license? Unbelievable.
Let's go.
Sure. Let's make it quick.
The closest office is the Lumina Square precinct. Let's go.
Public security Lumina branch? Didn't... wasn't... Ah, never mind, it's a new place entirely, because I thought that Lumina branch is something that I had already unlocked. Not Lumina branch, Lumina Square. Huh. Well, I guess we'll see. I'll send you my student ID. You can use that to get your discount. Thanks. I'm sure a student ID from India is going to work in France. But I do appreciate the sentiment. Thank you. It's called the Lumina branch because it is at Lumina Square. And I guess it wasn't unlocked before, I suppose, because we did have the Lumina Square itself unlocked. I think they check in directly with the uni. Really? Oh, would they actually do that? Huh. Well, it's been a while since I've left uni, so... At least when I filed for the discount, I had to list my uni and uni ID. Huh. Well, I'd rather not give them my personal information, if at all possible. Hello, welcome to Public Security's Lumina branch. Don't forget to take a number and line up. That said, I don't think there is anyone else lined up except for you. Good. Citizen, how can I help you? Tell her about your business license issue. Never mind, then I'll keep my ID to myself. Yeah, that's better, I think. Maybe you can use it to buy YouTube Red or something like that. I don't know if it's more expensive or not in India, maybe. Every country has different price. Or perhaps it's regions, like regions of the world, I mean. I don't really know how they choose that. So you're a shopkeeper and you're here to update your business credentials, are you? I see. Please show me your citizen's verification profile and I can take a look into that for you. Ah, she wants my ID. Well, I guess she is the police after all. Probably cheaper than EU? Probably. After receiving the profile, the young female officer begins to wield the computer terminal with a certain flair. Wait, oh snap. Did I miss something? Is this Jane Doe's section? Is Jane Doe... Oh right, she is part of the police, right? Was that mandatory story? Wait, what? I'm just going with the red main tracking thingy. YouTube Premium. Let me see. Ah, yes, indeed. YouTube Premium in France is $12.99 for a regular user and $7.99 for a student. And I'm speaking in euros. No idea what that does. How that translates into dollars, but it is indeed more expensive in the EU, apparently. But yeah, what is that about Jane Doe's section? What's going on? Found it! New Eridu, Yanis Quarter, in the 6th Street neighborhood. A comprehensive video rental and retail service store going by the name Random Play. Yep, that's the one. Okay, then let's get down to business. Here's a new declaration form for you. Just fill this out, answer a few questions about your business credentials, and that's it. Unless you have any questions, should we get straight into it? Ask about the tense atmosphere within the public security. Sure. You mean all these heavily armed public security officers? Ah, don't worry, they're just carrying out routine work. Ah, but there is one slight issue. Their work involves sending more bureaucratic personnel over, meaning your business credentials might take a couple of extra days to update. I see. Well, let's go. I won't take up any more of your time. Let's get started. $17.13 for 12 months. Seriously? $12.99 in US as well. Special episode. Wait, what? This is not what we agreed upon, game.
Juyuan, there's a new report out.
I guess this is indeed the Jane Doe section that I did not know about. And why was it not anywhere in my journey thingy? You know, the journey tab. There was no Jane Doe section. I was supposed to start with chapter 4 straight away. The hell? Is this thing long?
Excuse me.
I mean, I don't mind. I just want to continue the story. That's not a problem, but I was expecting chapter 4. I was expecting Bernice and Caesar and Leiter. And I guess Lucy. Why not Lucy? She's there, I guess.
Please continue, Captain Juyuan.
Yes, sir. The target of our operation is the Mountain Lions, a militant group that believes in brutality and is known for its involvement in violent crimes. Their leader, Razor, has pulled together a fierce crew using his strength and wit.
Do I know this dude? Why do I know? I feel like I've seen this dude before. Was he the boss that we fought when we were helping Juyuan and Qingyi? Or is this just a regular enemy that they reuse from time to time? Where am I at? I think we can finish this part in one stream. Hopefully. But the problem is, if I start chapter 4 tomorrow, then I would have to finish it on Saturday, except on Saturday I wanted to do Flutter page pulls and Flutter page's story. Well, this is going to be a problem. You will have to settle for Al-Haytham. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Where did Al-Haytham come from here?
One of the new faces we should keep a close eye on is Jane. She's played a key role in several criminal activities recently, rapidly rising through the ranks in the gang.
Ah, shit. Did I just get spoiled? Or rather, was I already spoiled because I knew that Jane was a police officer and the name of the story is Undercover? So I already know she's an undercover agent, right? Basically. Ah, shit. Well.
These are the targets for this combat operation.
You will meet Seth in this quest. Oh, I forgot that Seth and Al-Haytham share a VA. Okay, now that makes sense.
We're planning to send a small elite squad for a surgical strike against their core forces, with the goal of crippling the Mountain Lion gang.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, especially since she's a playable character. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Even with her portrait, I feel like there is enough detail to understand that she's a playable character just with that. And since the name of this special mission is Undercover something, it's not really that hard to, to understand that.
Captain, I have a question.
That means that the game itself kind of screwed itself over with its story and the way things went along. Unless you guys can tell me if you were playing back then when the story just came out. Did you know that Jane Doe was an undercover agent already?
Go ahead.
The Mountain Lions are strong because of their armed members, but...
Oh, never mind. I got confused as to why he would stop, but that's because the bubble ended.
Even if they're dauntless criminals, at the end of the day, they're essentially just a bunch of bandits. Surely they can't outgun public security, right?
Damn, I really don't hear Al-Haytham in this. Because this is Seth, right? And I really don't hear the Al-Haytham.
Instead of just targeting their core forces, why not go a step further and take down their headquarters altogether?
Well, because...
We can't. At least not yet. You are correct, Officer Seth. They can call themselves the Mountain Lions, but in the eyes of the law, they're just alley cats with a bit more fluff. Nothing more. And certainly nothing to fear. The thing is, they're slippery.
Slippery?
That's right. These crooks managed to get away after every crime by entering a hollow and disappearing without a trace. Our precinct has carried out several thorough raids, including systematic sweeps of the hollows they frequent. It's a real shame we couldn't find anything. Unless your report brings good news, Officer Ching-Yi.
Oh? Let me think. The report indicated that our intel officers managed to detain a member of the Mountain Lion gang at an old construction site in a hollow.
And hello again, Free Ren, it's been a while.
Now would be an ideal chance for a surprise strike.
I see. Our precinct has invested significant time and resources in preparing for this operation. Captain Juyen, you know what this means.
Yes, sir, I do.
I don't.
You'll be leading this operation. Remember, we cannot afford any failures. Is that clear?
Isn't that usually the case for police operations? They can't afford failure. Doesn't that just comes with the territory of doing operations in the police?
Crystal clear, sir. Codename, Operation Hooked.
That's not exactly a great name.
Let's prepare for combat.
Let us indeed. If there is combat involved, then I am a happy man. Then I can show you the true power of my newly built Evelyn. If the game wants to load. That would be nice. Hours later, within the zone of Operation Hooked.
Quickly, block that! Damn it! What's Pump Sack doing here?
Save the trouble and surrender. Seth, attack formation!
Roger! Out of my way!
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I have to play as Ching-Yi? Well...
Spotted some mountain lion goons up ahead. Let's cuff them.
I got this, Captain!
Together we...
I have no idea how to play this scene.
Taking the shot.
Too many things. I have no idea what is going on, but you know what? At least it works. It worked.
Why are we stopping on the second floor?
Looks like we need a key card to access the third floor. Let's find it.
Right, I have a basic recollection of how to play
Look at the
Seth.
heaps of
Basic,
stuff
I
over
said.
there. They really think that's going to stop us?
Just some makeshift barricades. It's nothing. Seth?
Breaking stuff is my specialty. I'm on it.
Sustain fire.
But I wanted to play my Evelyn. Where is my Evelyn? Cuff them, aka give them permanent brain damage. Yeah, that's what I noticed too. I assumed Zhuyuan is somehow firing non-lethal rounds. Just quickly and continuously press attack when playing Ching-Yi and hold whenever the blue bar turns gold. Okay, that I can do.
Gang members up ahead.
Hello,
All
you.
units, stay sharp.
Interesting. I'll teach these youngsters a lesson. Following order.
Stop resisting.
I don't think I was
Please don't
supposed to do that.
Justice is served. Yeah!
Don't even try it. You're surrounded. Ha!
Yeah, sure. Let the police use grenade launchers at their targets. Ouch.
Captain, We didn't find the keycard on them.
Having come this far, the keycard must be around here somewhere.
Can I not just shoot these mines? I guess not. Ah.
What do we have here?
Oh, hello.
Perfect. Let's defeat it and grab the data.
Understood.
Okay. I have no idea how he's being played, so I give up on Seth. That's
You're under
fine.
arrest.
I shouldn't have done
Turn
that.
over, and you
That's
leave.
fine.
Orders received. Yeah.
You know what? It works. We are alive.
Found it.
Just cancer
Downloading
rounds.
access privileges now.
Good work. Let's take the elevator.
I mean, no, this is not Arc Knights. We don't have rock cancer. At least as far as I know. Never mind, we have ether cancer. Because, doesn't ether, like, pose some health issues? Could you please stop spinning around? Why is that dude kuru-kuruing?
Keep a look. Freeze.
Allow me,
Ouch.
Captain.
Oh my god, these guys are annoying.
Really, Seth, allow me.
No, I dodged too early.
We've got company.
There we
Watch
go.
out for an ambush.
Ready for the big showdown?
Not really.
I'm sleepy. Contact. 2 o'clock.
Up there.
Oh.
So she's the target we're after?
Affirmative.
We'll bring you to justice.
Oh, really? We'll see about that.
Am I actually going to fight her?
Think you
Yes,
can
I
handle
am.
my tricks?
Ouch. Ouch. No. Okay, would you mind stop being aggressive, lady?
Interesting.
Engage.
Stop resisting. No restrictions.
Ah,
Fire
shit,
at
I
will.
think he died. Yeah, I should have used her. Ouch. Leave me alone, lady. No, leave me alone, lady. I told you, leave me alone. No. Where
How's
is
that
she?
feel?
You're under arrest. Locking in.
You asked for it.
Here comes the verdict.
What's this?
Stop resisting.
You're
It's
headed
once again
behind
not
bars.
what I intended to do.
Cross the line and you get shot.
No, not you. You, please. Yes.
Gotta be more
Perfect.
serious now.
Ouch. Oh, I had dodged that. Why does this lady not leave me? Oh my god. Leave me alone. Oh, this is a strange special effect when you switch with G1. Interesting. No, I want to. Ouch. Stop
You're
it.
pretty good at this.
Be broken.
You're under arrest.
I once
Turn
again
over, and you
switched to
leave.
the wrong character. This is
Cross
absolutely
the line and
fine.
you get shot.
Suppressor
Now
K-22.
die.
Maximum
I mean,
firepower.
no, the non-lethal round. Well,
These officers are no joke. We need to get out of here now.
You're not going anywhere.
What are you looking at? really the best the mountain lions got? Why do you keep scurrying away like some rat? Where's your honor?
Bro, you do realize she is a red girl, right?
Your fighting style is way too boring. All you do is come at me. It's seriously putting me to sleep.
Listen up, you scumbag! I'm gonna beat you fair and square! I don't believe in resorting to cheap tricks.
Oh, really? That's too bad. Cheap tricks are what I'm good at.
I told you not to wander off. Look at us now. We're completely lost.
Ah.
I smell etheric matter. Be careful.
These people are only gonna slow us down. PubSec is on our tail. Don't make things difficult. Let's bail.
Hold it!
Who's there? Stay back!
Let them go! They're not a part of this!
Do you think he cares?
Sure. If you take their place.
Deal.
He actually agreed?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. Is he really a police officer?
See? Told you it'd work.
It's clearing.
Stay tight and keep alert.
Captain Zhu Yuan, we found 3 civilians. They're all safe.
The mountain lions are gone. They are slippery, just like Officer Byron said.
Hold on. Where's Seth?
Now I think Seth lost his brain during the during the fight. Like, why on earth would he surrender like that? I feel like usually police officers are trained not to surrender that way, but we'll see. I did miss quite a few messages because I was busy fighting for my life. Just quickly and continuously press attack when playing Qingyi. Oh no, never mind. I read that already. Those definitely are not non-lethal rounds, especially when it's using ether. So what you're telling me is that Zhu Yuan is murdering people, basically. Using his special attack or chain attacks, fills his blue bar. When filled, hold his basic attack. I think I did that once. But I really didn't pay attention all that much to Seth. I was trying to focus a bit more on Zhu Yuan or Qingyi, but they kind of screwed everything up, to be fair. Seth's situation with the police force is a bit complicated. Interesting. I suppose we'll see that, or rather we'll learn about that. Several hours later, inside a meeting room at the Luminous Square precinct of public security.
Yes, we apprehended all the gang members at the scene, except for Jane. However, 2 citizens and Officer Seth have gone missing. There are reports that they were captured by the gang.
I assume this counts as a failure that the boss didn't want?
Understood. Our team is ready and awaiting further orders.
So, what's the plan? What happens to us now that we failed the operation?
It does, okay, so Qingyi agrees with me.
You're turning pale, so I guess this must be it then. I'll box up my desk and return my gear. Oh, is it okay if I take my welcome mug?
She's very quick to accept the fact that she's getting fired, even though she doesn't know about that yet. You won't really learn or understand his situation until you do Chapter 5 and his trust events. Oh, I see. Alright, I'm gonna lurk for now. Gonna get my sleepless nights. If it is sleepless, does that not mean that you are not going to sleep? Anyway, I wish you a good night, Chip. Hopefully you will actually manage to fall asleep and you will get some rest.
Huh? Hold on, Qingyi. It's not like that. We haven't failed yet.
Have sweet dreams of Freerun and Qingyi together. Don't ask me what they're doing, it's your dream, man.
Poor Julian, you're in denial that you failed. The core gang members, including Jane, they all got away, remember? The operation was a flop. But hey, you tried your best.
No, don't pat me. I'm fine. The operation wasn't a flop. I mean, not a total flop. We were at least half successful. I guess I should have filled you in right after the operation ended.
But if it's half successful, that also means it's half a flop, right? I guess she's trying to be optimistic.
You know how the mountain lions are really good at hiding, right? We can't root them out because they always manage to slip away in the hollows, making it hard for us to pin down their HQ.
Ah, this is how we get involved, I assume.
Right. They call themselves lions, but all they do is scamper around like rodents. From the looks of it, I think we should send them a rat to be their leader.
Wasn't there a story about a mouse and a lion? And like the lion had a thorn in their paws, and the rat or the rodent or the tiny creature helped the lion remove that thorn from the paw, and the lion decided not to eat the rat. Wasn't there some kind of story like that?
Right! That's exactly it, Jingyi! You've got it all figured out!
I say this because they keep mentioning lions and rats, so it made sense to me.
I might not have it all figured out, but I'll gladly take the compliments.
Though I have no idea if this specific story has anything to do with the story I just mentioned.
Well, actually, the rat idea you just mentioned, that was our plan all along.
Was it though?
Maybe we should send them a rat to be their leader?
Jiyuan picks up an ID card from the table and hands it to Qingye. Ah, okay, so they do reveal this to us quite early on. Jane's consultant ID card. A hard plastic ID card authorized by public security. It has an ID photo of Jane when she was an external staff consultant on criminal psychology. Oh, she has specs? Why does she only have 3 stars? I thought she was an S-rank agent. Ah, maybe back then she was just a 3-star, and now she is a 5-star.
Huh? Jane Doe, contracted consultant for criminal behavior at public security. What?
I will say though, Jane Doe is a highly suspicious name.
She's one of us?
That's right. Jane's been working with us, and she's our inside agent for this operation. She's the rat we sent in, the real bait.
You mean the real rat? Because she's actually a rat woman, right? Is this why you chose her to be the rat? It's because she's actually a rat woman. I mean, it feels kind of a bit too on the nose, you know?
The real purpose behind the whole operation was to put on a show, allowing Jane to gain enough trust to infiltrate the Mountain Lion's top ranks and learn the secrets of their HQ.
That's a bold move. So in that sense, our operation was a success. And Seth, I thought he was too straightforward to play such cunning tricks. He really fooled me. I thought they had actually captured him.
Jane Doe means unidentified body / person, usually used for dead bodies that can't be unidentified. That can't be identified, sorry. Yeah, I know that, which is why it's suspicious, because she's neither a... she's not an unidentified body or person or a dead body. She's an actual living person. Unless she doesn't remember her name and they came up with that Jane Doe name in order to replace whatever name she used to have, there must be a reason why she's called Jane Doe, right? I doubt her last name was actually Doe and her mother or father or parents in general decided to call her Jane for some reason. Maybe there are truly people called Jane Doe because that's how they were born and that's the name they were given. But as you mentioned, yeah, it's usually the name that is used when you don't know who the person is.
Huh? Not funny? What's with that look on your face?
Remember when I said the operation was only half a success? Well, Seth, he's that other half.
So you're saying that Seth is a failure? Sorry.
He and the civilians who were caught up in this, they were really captured by the mountain lions.
Yeah, that much I figured out. She has hinted to the fact that she doesn't actually remember it, potentially has another name. Ah, I see. Well, I still consider it highly suspicious. Meanwhile, inside the Ballet Twins Hollow. Wait, isn't that where we were? Never mind.
Who's there? Who do you think? Come on, open up!
Oh, I guess this is their hideout?
Huh? But boss said I can only open up if you get the secret knock right. I don't have all day. This your first day on the job or something? Huh?
So, we're in Ballet Twins Hollow?
That's right. First time here, Jane? Makes sense. This transfer station is one of the closest to our base, the Lion's Den. By the rules, we're not supposed to come here without the boss's approval.
Yeah! You need the boss's approval to be here! Oh yeah? And who do you think you are around here?
Maybe I should be asking you that question.
Ah, the boss has arrived.
Huh? Boss!
So the big guy was trying to scare the little guy only for a bigger guy to come and scare the now medium guy, I guess.
That's Razor, the mountain lion himself.
Razor? I forgot that's the name that the police officer mentioned. Now I expect him to actually speak like Razor from Genshin Impact. That could be really funny.
I made those rules. About the transfer station, the secret knock, all of them.
Never mind. He does not speak like Razor, and I really like his voice, actually.
The rules are made to be followed. So why did you break them?
Because in another game, I learned that the rules are made to be broken. That's what the Trailblazer keeps saying.
Boss,
We were ambushed by PubSec. They were fast and precise. It all happened suddenly. Things got messy real quick.
Is there something strange about Jane Doe's voice? For some reason, I get that the feeling that there is something strange with the recording itself. Like, I don't really know what, like, perhaps not something wrong, but like a filter on her voice. It feels like there is something, but I can't really point my finger as to what exactly. But it feels strange. Is this something, does this have something to do with being a rat girl, or is it just me imagining things? The Mao rules are meant to be broken gives permanent brain damage with a bat. Well, he would fit right in with public security officers using ether bullets, apparently, and Juyuan was using some kind of grenade launcher. So I feel like the Trailblazer would be a great public security officer.
If we hadn't pulled out fast, some of us would have gotten busted.
Oh?
Yeah, boss. We even snagged an officer as a bonus. Look!
Did you pull this off?
It was Jane.
Boss, Jane came through for us again today. She stalled the officers with a smoke bomb, and we were able to get out of there safely.
You bunch of despicable thugs! You have no honor!
Well, they are criminals. They don't really require to have honor, I suppose.
It wasn't much of a fight. This idiot tried to play hero for some civilians, like a mouse walking into a trap.
Yeah, it feels like she's maybe kind of like speaking into a phone, or I don't really know. I mean, the voice acting is good. I'm not criticizing the talent itself. It's just I hear something strange, and I can't. It doesn't bother me per se, but it makes my brain work for some reason. I'm just never mind. Honor this, honor that. Your mom honor, your cow honor. What? How did our mother come into play, and what cow? Wait, do we have cowgirls? Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. Do we have cowgirls in Zenless Zone Zero? That's the question I was going to ask. But then I thought of something else and... Never mind.
Good work, Jane. When the time's right, we'll see if there's a spot for you as a trusted bodyguard.
We do? Do you mean actual Thyrans that are part cow, part human? No, sadly, but we do have tiger girls. Yes? Wait, I have two different answers. But which one is it? Do we actually have a cowgirl? One of Ellen's friends, Mona. The Mona I know is not a cowgirl, that's for sure. Do I know her? Ellen's friend?
Whoa.
Listen up! Those public security clowns are still after us. I'm gonna go find out what they're up to.
Isn't she a bull, technically? Wait, but bulls are supposed to be male. In the species, I mean. So you get a male bull with a female human? That... what?
Lay low here for now. I'll arrange to get you back to the den safely in groups. You got that?
Crystal clear, sir! Long live the Lions!
Long live the rat girl. Cows don't have horns, bulls have horns, and Ellen's friend has horns, so she is indeed a bull lady, which doesn't really make sense. I mean, in contemporary media? Wait, what do you mean, Swivy? You finally made it out to this rumored secret transfer station. This long time that Neff spent planning wasn't all for nothing. They even managed to trick their own people into believing it was real. The only variable left unaccounted for is that Officer Seth. Isn't he new to their criminal investigation team? Does he even know all the ins and outs of the decoy plan? Why were they brought here, though? Have they changed to a new protocol at the precinct? A lot of cowgirls have horns. In modern media? Do they? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really look at cowgirls a lot, so I will take your word for it, Swivy. Just to be safe, let's engage him before we take another step further. Pause special episode. Certain functions may be disabled during this. I see. Yeah. You don't want me to do my, to do chapter 4, I get it, game. Oh, she's holding on to these things. I was wondering why the hell she kept placing her hands. And that's because there are tiny things where she puts her thumbs in. Okay, never mind.
How come I can't break out of these? They're just simple restraint cuffs.
Well, because the point of restraint cuffs is to restrain you. So you're not supposed to break out of them. That's the point.
Don't waste your energy. I injected you with muscle relaxants on the way over. You're lucky that you're even able to stand.
I like the color of her fingernails. I don't think that rats usually have painted fingernails, but I like hers.
Muscle relaxants? No wonder I feel so weak now. You'd sink so low as to use prohibited substances on innocent civilians?
Yep, mimics rat hand / arm placement. Yeah, that's what I figured, except since she's human, I was like, kind of, where are you putting your hands? Because they are extremely close to her boobs, basically. And I was like, is there something special there? Except for the boobs, I mean. And then I looked, and then I saw.
Hey, we've never done this to anybody else. Only you got the special treatment.
What? Damn it! You dirty, sneaky rats!
I feel like Seth is very ratsist. He keeps calling everybody a rat, except she's the only rat girl. So, bad Seth. Stop. Is it because he's a... What is Seth, by the way? Is he a dog or is he a cat? I didn't really pay attention.
It might be dirty to do this to ordinary people, but for someone who calls cuffs simple, it's a precaution.
You obviously have the wits to match your skill. Why not keep on the straight and narrow? Why join a gang of violent thugs?
Cat? Ah, so that's why he doesn't like the rat and wants to hunt her down. I see. Does that mean that tyrants have the same instincts as their animal counterpart? Like Seth, being a cat, wants to hunt Jane, who is a rat? Is that a thing?
Oh, you sound like you must know me pretty well.
Of course I know you. I've read your entire dossier. Jane Doe, a new talent recruited by the Mountain Lions. You've rapidly risen through the ranks thanks to your sharp skills and quick mind. Now you're already a core member of the gang's bodyguards.
You know her so well, you don't even know her actual name. Because, as we've mentioned, this is probably not her actual name. And just because you read the dossier about what she's done with the gang doesn't mean you know her. There is so much more to her than that, I assume. I know nothing else, but I assume there is more to her existence than her participation in this gang.
Oh, and what's your point?
Seth is a type of cat. I forgot the breed he is, though. Seth, in general, has had experiences with animals. Actual animals. What kind of experience are you talking about? You mean like he likes to take care of animals? If he did know her real name, that's a call for concern, considering she doesn't even know. Hey, maybe they had a history in the past. Who knows?
At face value, most would think you're just another typical thug. Cunning, ruthless, deplorable, and cruel. But I can tell you're much more than that. I know you must still have some virtues. Am I right?
You're asking me?
Let's assume that you do. Because I believe you do. And unlike the rest of the Mountain Lion gang, you still have some goodness left in your heart.
Maybe he's saying that because she wanted to avoid the other thug using the civilians as basically a shield, a hostage. Maybe that's why Seth is reasoning like that. And is this a Rover reference from Wuthering Waves? What is he doing here? He has enough wives in his game.
You do, right? What I'm saying is, you still have a choice, Jane. You can turn over a new leaf. It's not too late. If you cooperate with me, you have my word that public security will give you a fair trial. They'll go easy on you if you change and help me. How's that sound?
You're Seth, right?
Yeah, that's my name. So what about the deal I mentioned?
Hey, you sitting there, the little lady. Yeah, you. What are you trying to hide there?
I don't have anything.
Make no mistake, the only hostage worth anything here is the officer. Nobody's gonna cry if you end up missing an arm or a leg. Tell me, what are you hiding?
Oh, don't hurt her. She kind of looks like Nagatoro. I think that's her name from the anime. Don't Tease Me, Nagatoro-san, I think. Don't really remember the name of it.
Whoa! Hang on a minute, Jane. No need to get so worked up.
They say it's the eyeballs of hollow victims that the rats go for first. And you've got beautiful eyes there, Missy. I'm sure they'll love the taste.
Well, rats will typically go for softer tissue because at first, but then they will eat the rest as well.
I don't have anything, really.
But to be fair, eyes are indeed soft, so sure. Seth is a cat whisperer. He can't seem to stop cats from interacting with them, which makes things difficult considering Ju-Yuan is scared of animals and he can't do anything about it. Ah, well. Wait, if Ju-Yuan is scared of animals, is she also scared of Thyrans because they are half animals, or is she half scared of them? How does that work? It's kind of sad if Ju-Yuan is scared of animals. Animals are cute, they're cool. Well, it depends on the animal, but most animals I'm thinking about are cute.
This is the last time I'll ask. What are you hiding?
Water! It's drinking water! We kept some from the trip over here. I told them to hide it. If there's a problem with that, then take it up with me.
The trembling hostage reveals a small bottle from behind her. An eerie silence fills the makeshift jail.
Officer Seth, you have an excellent aptitude for ether and outstanding fitness. Plus, you have many other virtues, like honesty, kindness, and determination.
What are you trying to say? That you know me?
No, I don't know you at all. But you're easy to read. And you've got all the stuff that bad guys love. Honesty, so you're a terrible liar. Kind-heartedness, so you're easily manipulated. And determination, so you never give in.
I mean, she's not wrong. I feel like she's absolutely right about him. No, Ji-Yuan just has bad luck with actual animals. Cats will constantly try to attack her, and raccoons like to destroy her tomato plants. What? What kind of a backstory did they give Ji-Yuan? I mean, it's interesting, you know, it's a kind of a non-important or unimportant, that's the word, an unimportant detail, but it's actually kind of cool that they would add such details to characters. Oh, poor Ju-Yuan. I don't know. Maybe she should do. Maybe she should go to therapy. You know, not. I mean, never mind. You said that cats will always attack her for some reason. Why are cats attacking her? What did she ever do to cats?
I don't see any hope of us working together. Therefore, I strongly suggest that you be a good little hostage and don't try anything funny. After all, I am the only one here with some kindness left in my heart.
Ugh, you?
Hey, where's the guard? Come here.
Yes, Jane? Did you call me?
Keep a close eye on them, and make sure they're treated according to the rules. Also, make sure you give our cop friend here 3 times as much water. And don't let the others drink anything until the cop finishes all his water first.
Why would you do that?
What?
You like water, don't you? Well, I'll make sure you drink enough of it then.
Why is she purposefully cruel to them? So this cocky young kid got pulled in over his head. And he's far too honest for my liking. If I take a risk and tell him about the decoy plan, we risk losing everything if he lets the cat out of the bag. Is she making a pun because he's a cat? There are so many cat and rats puns. I don't really know if you could call them puns, but references when specifically we have a cat boy and a rat girl. Unexpected trouble. I hope that a little intimidation can keep them alert and discreet. Whatever happens, I need to figure out the best way there first. The ultimate goal of investigating the mountain lion's lair won't change. Let's pester the low-level henchman at the transfer station for some info. Guard underling. How's it looking? Miss Jane, I'm fine. My back and legs aren't stiff, and corruption levels are still safe. I was getting antsy, so I dosed myself with some anti-corruption serum just in case. I was asking about the hostages, and you shouldn't be wasting any serum if your corruption levels are still low. Sorry about that, Miss Jane. The hostages are all good. I've been double dosing them with serum, so I guess I'll stop doing that. No, don't stop. They don't have on any protective gear, so they should be taking anti-corruption measures. Any other problems? Not with the hostages, nah. Except for that one Thyron officer who kept lecturing me like some kind of preachy teacher. He does feel like that, you know. He does. Seth definitely feels like that, but it's fine. One of the higher-ups gave him a muscle relaxant, so he can't break free. I control him as much as I want. I'm asking you if you have any other real problems here. If you don't, then you should quit provoking the officer. I'm sorry. It's just the higher-up guards. They always trash talk when guarding hostages. It can get nasty. Don't force yourself to do things you aren't cut out for. How long have you been doing this? Huh? I've been on duty here at the transfer station this whole time, but I only got my orders for it this morning, so that's, I guess half a day so far? I was asking about how long you've been in the Mountain Lion gang. Never mind, I'll just leave the hostages to you. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Cool, I'll do my best, Miss Jane. Okay, before we continue... Oh wow, her rat tail moves a lot. It's very much animated. God damn it. It moves kind of like that of a snake. Well, kind of like a snake, period. But yes, before we continue, we are unfortunately going to have to take an ad break. But this time around, I will take an actual break because I need to fill my cup of water because I can no longer hydrate myself. Zhu loves making tomatoes but always ends up getting destroyed. Qingyi once turned her tomato into flowers before they fully grew. Wait, Qingyi has plant powers? Is that new? Was I aware of that? Or was I supposed to be aware of that? Anyway, as I've mentioned, a quick break and we'll resume right after. I do need to get something to drink because my mouth is dry and it makes it difficult to speak, especially when my brain won't work properly. Anyway, I will be right back in about 4 minutes, or 3-4 minutes, something like that. Where is my taking a break scene? Ah yes, I forgot about my taking a break scene. Well, enjoy the brain rot, I suppose. That was supposed to be today's mission, but I guess the game lied to me. Anyway, I shall be right back.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Bernice, and I'll be serving you today. What can I get for you? A drink? Some snacks? Oh, a little flames! Mocktails exercise. The snacks are real nice. Sodas sound mixed dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your days all away. That's my desire. You know I'm doing what's left to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! you play play. I'll make you spend your pennies all away. That's my desire. You know Eridu was like to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, go, go! Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, up a little flames. Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, go, go! Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, watch it burn! Good evening and welcome. I'm Bernice, and I'll be serving you today. What can I get for you? A drink? Some snacks? Oh, a little flames! Mocktails, mixers, eyes. The snacks are real nice. Sodas, I'll mix dry. I'm lit, you can't deny. Wherever you want, wherever you need. So good you never, ever want to leave. Anything that you desire, set it on fire. I'll make you spend your pennies all away. That's my desire. You know Eridu was like to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 oh, a little flames. Furnace, 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 go, go! Furnace, 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 gonna watch it burn. I look kinda cute and nice and pleasant, but I got a shop fuse for fools to get arrogant. Watch out, let me pour you a drink, but think about messing with me, I'll enjoy the fun. So drink your drink, don't you run your mouth. Think about simplicity and things will go south. Wanna push you like that? Okay, burn you the ash, think twice before you play play. I'll make you spend your pennies all away. That's my desire. You know Eridu was like to say. 3, 2, 1, fire! Furnace, 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 go, go!
And I am back. Have your brains rotted away? There you go, changing scenes. Where was I at? Where are my... What? Ah, yes, there you go. Okay, perfect. My brain ceased its functions once again, as usual. Pausing on Jane is fine. Sorry. I didn't see your message before going away from my computer, Swivy. So I hope your brain has not melted away because of because of Bernice. But you know, we need a little bit of Bernice in our life, especially since we were supposed to meet her today, except I was wrong, so we didn't. So somehow she has to be here with us. But if you want to, I can leave Jane on the screen for the next break, next time around, if that is what you prefer. So you prefer the red girl over the pyro girl, pyromaniac girl, I guess. I see. I suppose we all have our preferences. Basic mountain lion. Hello. Don't touch it. Huh? What was that, Jane? Is your wrist sore? You probably hurt it fighting the officers. Don't put any pressure on it. You could tear a muscle. No way. I was just giving it a tap. Yes. Ouchie. Now do you believe me? I believe you. What should I do, Jane? Unfortunately, you're done for. Unless you've got the supply manifest for this transfer station, then I might be able to scrounge up some medicine for you. Supply manifest? Coming right up. I'll go grab that for you right now. Ow, ouch. Well, that was easy. Is everyone in that gang really that dumb? I mean, to be fair, all the gang members that we've met in this game from various gangs, well, this is the second one, I guess, because no, the third one, because we've met the first gang against the cunning hair at the very start of the story, and then we met another gang member, the one who was making the cars going haywire, like using an EMP. He was also part of a gang. And this is now the third gang that we've met, and they all seem to be dumb as bricks. Like, seriously. After easily securing the supplies manifest from the gangsters, Jane is able to estimate the scope of this transfer station based on the various supply levels. They've stocked up quite a large supply of anti-corruption serum and protective equipment, enough to support plenty of people here for quite a while. They've even got some everyday necessities. That means that this transfer station may play a far more important role than I expected. Excellent. How is it looking, Jane? Any medicine in there that I can use? Here, these two. One's an ointment and the other you take orally. Rub the ointment where it hurts twice a day, morning and evening. Great! What about the oral one? Do I take it before eating? No. That one's bubblegum. It just gives you something to do so you won't scratch your wounds. Oh, I get it. Thank you so much, Miss Jane. Well, at least she's nice to her fellow criminals. Well, fellow criminals, technically she's not, but you get my point. I like the color of her hair, but the shape, she kind of looks like a mushroom. She reminds me, this reminds me of a mushroom top or cap, I think, yeah. I believe in English they are called mushroom caps, the top of the mushroom. And yeah, never mind. Smart underling. Oh, for once we have a smart one. Congratulations to me? What for? Why, congratulations on your promotion, of course. Didn't the boss man Razor himself say he wanted you as his personal bodyguard? Guess you really are the best. It's too early for any congratulations right now. He also said in due course. Hey, that's just formality. It's just a matter of time when... It's just a matter of when, not if. Huh, I knew you weren't just some... What's the word for it? Average James? Isn't it supposed to be average Joe? Ah, okay. I think you mean average Joe. Ah, yeah, that's it. That's the one. Once you're a bodyguard, these transfer stations are gonna fall under your control. And then you can help us a little... you can help us little guys out a smidgen, right? Huh. How sweet of you, but if the bodyguards run this transfer station, who leads the retreat from here to the Lion's Den? Is that their job too? I don't know about any of that top secret stuff, but every time we retreat to the Lion's Den, it's always the big boss or his bodyguards who lead us through the hollow. I've been through this transfer station tons of times now. I see. Alright, you should rest for now. While he wasn't as smart as I thought he was going to be, Jane walks over to a quiet corner and starts pondering the next steps in her plan. Okay, time to sort things out. There is too much going on, gotta take things one step at a time. About supplies. From the supplies manifest, you are able to tell that this transfer station has abundant supplies and a full complement of personnel. In other words, this should be one of the core hiding places for the mountain lions. Isn't that what we just said like 5 minutes ago? About the transfer station. Based on what some of these gangsters said, they have to follow a consigliere. Consigliere? I don't really know that word in English. I guess it's rule. They have to a procedure maybe if they want to evacuate from the hollow or to go to the Lion's Den. Yeah, I guess that's what it means. that makes it highly likely that this transfer station is the only way to get through to the Lion's Den. Does it? I don't see how one thing led to the other in terms of conclusions. I feel like that's maybe jumping to conclusions. About hostages. The guards watching over the hostages seem like jittery newbies. Should be a piece of cake to scare them. Or trick them. Doesn't seem like it will be hard to bust through these guards and rescue the hostages. Phew, that's that. Time to reward myself with an energy bar. At least things don't seem too bad right now. The biggest wildcard here is not knowing when Razor is going to show up again. We'd better find some more clues about the Lion's Den before he gets back, just to be safe, and get the hostages out of here as soon as possible. Let's explore the area around the transfer station first. Since this is the route, there is going to be some useful clues nearby. Oh, do I have to talk to another one? Transit hub underling. And baddie boo. He does seem bad indeed. Thanks for all your hard work. Anything going on around the exit? Miss Jane? Just doing my job, ma'am. Everything is ship shape? Oh, at the entrance and exit. I guess that means everything is fine. Very good. Is this your bamboo? Does it have a carrot? Nope. It belongs to the transfer station and it records carrot data around the perimeter. The big boss just updated it before he left. Excellent. I'll leave you to your patrols then. Huh? Patrols? What patrols? We have lots of people at the transfer station, plus hostages too. We need to ensure it's safe here, which requires dispatching patrols as needed to drive off nearby Ethereals. Do I gotta take on Ethereals now? Do I have to do it on my own? What? You don't want to go? Not into obeying the boss's orders? Watch your mouth. Why would I ever disobey an order from the boss? I'm just... You know, right? It's just... You know? I mean, it's not that I don't want to go, it's just... Look at me, you know? I just... You know? Alright, that's enough already. Give me supplies for 2 people and I'll go out on patrol myself. Real? That's amazing, Miss Jane. I knew you were strong and kind. I promise I'll pack only the best rations and medicine for you. Great. Now we have all the supplies we need to make our escape. So, Miss Jane, when are you thinking of heading out? I guess right now? Potter knows his place. Yes. I mean, it's good. I feel like this is the smartest underling that we've seen thus far. Even smarter than the smart underling, or so-called smart underling. Give me that bamboo. I'll head out right now. And don't forget those supplies I mentioned. Cool. I'll put together those supplies then. Right away. Don't worry, nobody will find out. Well, he's both smart and dumb because he is getting played, but still. At least he will survive, you know? Because I'm not sure the other underlings will survive, given their, intellect. Jane has an extra dodge. Oh, shit. I played Jane for an event. It was an event where you had to get a specific score, I believe. Or no, you were supposed to try and kill the enemies within a certain time limit. Except, I couldn't achieve that because I did not know how to play Jane. And then I watched a video on how to play Jane. And then I realized that the event was much easier once you actually know what the hell you're doing. Anyway, I more or less remember how to play her.
Let's start investigating. The target's over there.
please present member permissions level 3 or above to access. Great, they even put the building security systems to use. We'll need an access card to do anything. I just have a question, because the last time we were in the Twin Ballet... the Ballet Twins building? Twin Ballet building? The last time we were in this building, that is where we met Lycon and the Victoria Housekeeping Company, right? And I thought that the building had been bought by whomever was commissioning the Victoria Housekeeping Company. So are they linked? Like, why would there be a base for criminal inside a building that is owned by someone who wanted to renovate it or something like that? The purchase was cancelled. Okay. I had a vague memory of that, but I was really not sure, so thank you for confirming that. Okay, so now the building is no longer owned by anyone, I guess? And that means that no one is taking care of it, I assume.
Let's search some other areas.
Ouch. Oh, wait. Doesn't she... Ah, I can't see.
Sorry.
Shoot. Ah, never mind. I should... I'm an idiot. I was wrong. The character I struggled with was not Jane Doe, it was Ellen. So I don't actually know how to play Jane Doe. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
A high-powered security laser grid. I'm not going to rush things. Let's go around. This crate appears to be pretty new. Must be gang stuff.
When she stops running, why does she... why does she stop so dramatically? Like, why does she stop like bending halfway? Is that something rats do, actually? I have never observed a rat running, so I don't actually know. Either it is very dramatic, or she's just trying to show us her ass. So, I'm confused.
There are security doors everywhere. Maybe they lead to something useful. It's never easy, is it?
Oh, they died.
An unbound security card. What luck. Let's give it a try.
The weight of her honkers shift her balance too much. I don't know. You might be right.
Great. Open it.
Ah, shit.
Let's keep going.
I forget that you can't zoom in this game. I mean, zoom in on the characters. But she does seem to be, what's the opposite of... Not the opposite, but, you know, the other side of a bakery. Because we have a bakery for the ass, but what would you call that other part? As a... I wanted to try to see whether her special move could... move past through the laser. Sorry. Whenever I fight, my brain refuses to speak. Can't do two things at once.
Let's keep going. Is that a control terminal? It could have intel, so it's worth checking. It's never easy, is it?
Well, it was rather easy. For Jane, whenever you activate her anomaly effect, chain attack, ultimate, or deal damage to feel her red bar, you'll get a charge, red dot near the bar. I see. Holding basic attack to do a powerful attack and consume that charge. Okay, thank you. Hamper with the card.
Let's
Sure.
keep going.
Is she teleporting? Nah, is she becoming invisible? When I'm doing her dash, I mean. I'm just trying to understand her power, to understand how things work in this world.
This will take us to the other side of that blocked off area.
Oh, Jane Doe is a Kuru character. She does a Kuru, just like the Herta. I see. Because for the first time I tried the
I'll make it painless.
the what you call that, the hold. And this is it, right? Yeah.
Want some more?
She is doing a Kuru type attack.
The pressure's on.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, we now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse
And
Cardinale.
Ktosh, why are we going to prison? I came back. Welcome back. Did you manage to go out of prison then? I gotta go. Well, goodbye then. It was nice having you for a half a second.
Great. We made it around. Let's get investigating.
I didn't see anything shiny. I'm disappointed. I wanted some chests or something.
Let's keep going.
Hello, boys and girls. Accept my Kuru.
Now, you're the prey.
Ah, nice. I like her
Let's
attack.
keep going.
What is it called again? Ultimate attack.
Great. Open it.
Oh,
Another mechanism.
wait, what?
Let's
Oh,
find a way
hello.
around it.
We'll be back in 10 minutes max. Very well. Bon appetit if you're going to eat, because I know we are at similar time zones. We have similar time zones. I know things about time zones, but I can't process the proper sentence.
Hopefully, this is the last door.
Maybe I should have kept my ultimate for this.
Hurts, don't it?
Of course, as soon as I turned the camera, you would attack me. You are a smart little ethereal that I do not like.
No escape.
I completely missed. I completely
Finally
missed.
made it.
Again. Oh my god. Aha! Is this going to be a boss fight? Or a mini boss fight, maybe? Oh, the bamboo actually
Let's make
scared
this
me.
quick.
Press.
When I heard the sound effect, I thought I was going to get it.
never
Yes,
easy,
I am going
is
to
it?
get attacked. No! Why did you jump
sorry.
away? Ah. I thought too early.
No escape. The
Now
final
die.
act begins now.
Perfect.
Finally made it.
Girl, you might be a bit far to operate this thing. Because of myself. Because I did
Hope
it
there'll be some
wrong.
leads about the lion's den.
Oh, I'll be done. Okay. Welcome back, Miss Jane. You're tough as nails. You can trash... Oh, you can trash the sweet talk. Have you finished packing what I asked? All done. You can relax. Should I go get it for you right now? No, not right now. I'll let you know when I need it. Cool. If there's nothing else you need, is it okay if I take off to watch the show? Show? What show? It's starting soon, see? Over there. As soon as he finishes talking, the whole transfer station erupts into a hubbub as though there was a crowded pub brawl. Some of the gangsters enjoy some R&R, surround a couple of figures, one thin and one stocky. What's going on? All these people making a stir. And who's that guard in the middle and that one with the loud voice? What were you just talking about? I just meant it ain't right to take hostages food like that. Are you lecturing me? Are you teaching me what to do? I'm not. I'd never do that to you. I was just explaining things. Based on the boss's orders, we gotta take care of the hostages. Food, water, and anti-corruption serum. They need it all. In the distance, a voice booms from out of the hostage cell. Yeah, he's right. Oh yeah, and some muscle relaxant for the officer. This time, the voice from the hostage cell changes. No, that won't be necessary. Are you saying that I am supposed to live like a beggar while we all look after this stupid public security weasel? It's just so we can adjust rations for everyone at the transfer station. And technically, he's a stupid cat, right? Oh, you got jokes, huh? Do these guys really get wind up so easily? I haven't even found any clues leading to the lion's den yet, so I don't need this chaos. I need to put a stop to this fast. The crowd jeers noisily as things look more and more as though a fight is about to break out. What about... I'm supposed to talk to him. Hello, savage henchman. What's going on? What are you fighting about? Jane? Huh. This business is between us two men, not you. I'm going to deliver a brutal lesson to this little coward about what the Mountain Lion Gang rules are. Not my business? Are you lecturing me now? Teaching me what to do? The hairs on the back of the savage and burly gangster's neck rose as though he was about to take his anger out on the impudent Jane. However, in a flash... I'm just giving him a lecture on the rules. He's a newbie cop yet, and here he is, terrified of an officer. That's just embarrassing for us as a gang, and embarrassing for our big boss. I mean, with his back like that, he might as well be a hunchman. That is true. I didn't even pay attention because I was so too focused reading, but you are right. This dude will have a very high chiropractor bill, I guess, because that is not good posture, my man. Thank you, Swivy, for noticing. Now we can perhaps help him, you know. What? I'm not terrified of that officer. I just... Shut it. Got it. He calmed down? Just like that? I thought I'd have to really teach him a lesson there, but That saved me a lot of hassle. Yeah, that's strange actually. Listen up, everybody. We're not down some dark alley downtown. And we are not at the Grey Street markets. We are deep inside the damn hollows, for crying out loud. We are not here on vacation. There are Ethereals stalking around outside the transfer station, and there are officers patrolling just beyond those Ethereals. Big Boss Razor, he's working his butt off as we speak to get us all out of this predicament. He does not want anyone causing any more trouble for him right now. So rest up if you need to, and if you still got the energy to cause any trouble, save it for when we deal with the officers. You hear me? The gangsters gathered there all muted in agreement before the crowd slowly dispersed. Peace was restored to the transfer station. Alright, let's ask that loudmouth what he knows about the switches here while the wind's still knocked out of his sails. Oh wait, we can actually ask him as well? Hello, basic mount. Wait, weren't you the guy who had a problem with his wrist? Or something? Didn't I tell you not to touch it? Miss Jane! The ointment works like a charm, but the wound is so itchy that I have to scratch it. Unless you want to contract some sort of disease, grin and bear it. Chew the gum to take your mind off of things. I'm chewing some already. I've eaten half of it already, but I'm still itchy. Let me ask you a question, and I'll tell you what to do based on how you answer. You're in charge of distributing supplies around this transfer station, right? Where did all those switches used in the construction of the station come from? The guard doesn't slow down his chewing at all, but his eyes slightly narrow. Jane? Madam Jane? Why are you asking me about this? I was just on a patrol around the perimeter of the base and found a few of our switches with signs of severe corruption. It could be Ethereals messing with them, or perhaps it's just bad luck. I want to get in some spare parts now ahead of time. Why? You don't need to worry about that right now though, do you, Miss Jane? I want to keep making a name for myself though. Razor said that when the time comes he's promoting me to be his bodyguard. But I can't wait that long. I want it now. So I need to find more chances for me to show off, get it? The serious expression on the guard's face lasts for only a few seconds before it relaxes. So you want to climb that ladder faster, huh? I didn't take you for such a hustler, Miss Jane. Those devices come from all over the place, and most are converted from materials on site or looted. You can try the black market if you want to repair them, Miss Jane. Got it. I'll keep that in mind. You take care of yourself. I've gotta get going. Huh? Hang on. I've answered all your questions. Aren't you gonna tell me how to get rid of this itch? My cheeks are getting sore from all this chewing. Really? Then congratulations. That's the way to do it. Vigorously chewing gum like that makes the muscles in your cheek sore and the pain so overpowering that you won't even think about your itchy hand. Huh? I mean, technically speaking, I guess it is one way of doing it. Not sure if it really works, but... It's you. What are you doing this time? Can't keep it down. What? I can't reprimand my subordinates and now I can't even speak freely? Hey, being loud doesn't break the boss's rules, does it? Huh? Do you want to redeem yourself or not? Then keep it down. I do. Listen, using force and intimidation will only make people resent you. If you want to be truly respected, you need to demonstrate strength that goes beyond just brute force. I know that. Of course, I am aware of that. To be more precise, what am I supposed to do? You're a veteran of the Mountain Lion Gang, and you've been here much longer than me. Just show us how well you know about the gang, okay? For instance, didn't you say you were studying the rules of this transfer station? Show us what you've learned. How many members are permanently stationed here? What are the standards for supplies? What is the station in the surrounding area? I feel like she's asking way too many questions, although these gang members do seem like they are as dense as bricks. Never mind, they are as dense as a black hole. So, I guess it won't bring any suspicion on her, hopefully. One patrol team is always stationed here. The standards for supplies, supplies should be prepared for 3 standard safe corruption cycles. The surrounding area includes evacuation passes with mechanisms. How do we evacuate via those passageways? If I recall correctly, you have to get through a series of mechanisms, then use a special electronic keycard held by a designated person to, Is this something I can share with others? Of course not. That was a test of your confidentiality awareness. You did well. Anyway, use your knowledge to prove your qualifications as a senior and stop getting into brawls. Work hard on it. As for the supply distribution, I'll think of something. I see. So the final mechanism needs a special electronic keycard, huh? But who is with that keycard? Who possesses it? Jane paces about leisurely as she begins to think about her next steps. We've got key intel. It's time to come up with some countermeasures. What should I start with? About the final switch. The last switch near the transfer station needs a special keycard to open, and it's been improvised out of spare parts, which means creating a fake keycard to brute force it shouldn't be tricky at all, seeing as the NEPS has just the facilities needed to do just that. About the food and medical supplies. The Lions are mad about having to share supplies with the hostages. If this continues, things are going to slip out of my control sooner or later. Showing up with more food and medicine won't just solve the problem here, it will also improve my standing with the rest of the gang. Looks like I'll have to find a way to duck out and find a precinct and secretly put together a master keycard using their tech. It'll be a good chance for me to get some food, medicine and other supplies to appease these thugs at the transfer station and keep them from venting their anger on the hostages. I should chat with the guard at the gate and see if I can find a way out. See the exit henchman. Or why did it warn me like that? 3 hours into WoWA and so far I really like playing Genshin. I feel like an airbender. You know what? I've actually never thought of that, but you're absolutely right. You would feel like an airbender. And to be honest, she is interesting to play. She is an interesting character. I will not say any more, because I don't remember exactly when you meet her or not, so I don't know if you've actually met the character. I mean, during the story, I mean. But did you have the chance to try Chang-Li then? Because if I recall correctly from early on stream, you got Chang-Li, right? Unless you didn't manage to build her yet. Although technically, since you're at the very start of the game, it should be easy to build a character up to the maximum level that you can, since you're kind of locked. You seem pretty disappointed. Do you like rubbernecking? Miss Jane? You can't call us rubbernecker. Sorry, wait. I need to drink. I apologize for that. Where was I at? Who do you take us for? We are the Mountain Lion Gang. We are founded on force. A lion's always got to sharpen its claws, right? Well, I mean, it does use claws when attacking, but usually they go for the kill with their mouths because they have extremely sharp teeth that are extremely good at puncturing animals' necks. Usually they go for the neck, and then the prey bleeds out. So you should sharpen your teeth. Your fangs, that's the word, fangs. Yeah, never mind. I don't think he really wants to know about how lions actually hunt. Oh, well said. I'll leave the next patrol up to you then, so you can sharpen those claws of yours. Now that's totally cool. Patrolling is a great opportunity for me, and it's just, you know, right? What I mean is, it's not that I don't want to go, it's just, look at me, you know? I just, you know? The next time he says, you know, I'm going to bash his head against the wall. Goddamn, man. Please finish your goddamn sentence. I was more focused on being an airbender. You have the choice, either be the Phoenix or be an airbender. That is your choice to make. But you know what? You can be an airbender for now until the Fire Nation attacks. Because technically speaking, Changli is a fusion character, which is akin to fire, basically. So I just wanted to make that joke because the Fire Nation always attacks at the end of the day, doesn't it? Right, your mouth's sharper than your claws at this point. But listen up, you're in charge of the transfer station exit, right? I want to duck out for a sec. Huh? You want to go outside? Into the hollow? But the big boss said we shouldn't do anything rash. Can't just make that decision, Miss Jane. Of course, I'm going out for the sake of our brothers. Didn't those two almost come to blows over supplies? I want to go out and fetch more food and drink for everyone. More supplies? Then we can all hold on to a little more. It isn't easy in this line of work. What's wrong with earning a little on the side? I see. I get what you're saying, but I mean, the rules are set by the boss, and a pipsqueak like me don't got the power to go against him. It's, you know, oh god, I'm not reading that sentence again. I am not, because unfortunately I cannot bash his head into the wall. But I can refuse to read his sentence. I refuse. I'm tired of this man. Alright, enough. Just tell me, what do you want? I want to watch a thriller. The Port Peak. The Director's Cut. Either on disc or videotape. Whatever. I just need that movie, and I've got all the gear to watch it. Sure. Now let me out. Got it. Next time you have a request, cut the BS and just tell me straight. Alright, Miss Jane. You have no idea how boring it is just standing guard here. There is no signal in the hollow and I can't even stream any movies. So I'm really holding out for you to bring me that movie. Come on, I'll show you how to get out. Oh boy, today has been much more reading than I anticipated. And there is more. There is always more. Okay, that's as far as I can take you. Next up, you need to find a girl with pink hair. She's our insider on the outside, and she can help you out with whatever you need, or wherever you wanna go. I told her the basics when I left the hollow. The reason I'm reading like that is because I'm realizing something. He mentioned a girl with pink hair. I only know one girl with pink hair in this game, at least as far as I can remember. That girl is Nicole. Nicole, what have you done? Why are you working with the Mountain Lion gang? Nicole. I see. You'd better head back before any Ethereals start to gather here again. Alright. See ya then. Don't forget my movie. Now then, where is Nicole? Unless I'm mistaken and it is not actually a Nicole. I never... Well, she... Ah! No! I want to see the girl. Ah! No! Yeah, more or less. Trying to zoom in on the girl, but it's kind of hard. This does not look pink to me. Did I misread? It does, because this does not look pink. At best, I would call it like a strange salmon pink veering towards orange. Where are you looking, bro? I'm looking at her hair, this girl's hair. But it's kind of hard to zoom in on her hair, so never mind. Where was I at? Well. Welcome back, Ktosh. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. That was indeed an excellent idea. They offered her Denny's. Yeah. I mean, you're probably right. Although apparently this is not Nicole, so I was wrong. But to be fair, Nicole is easily bought, right? Hey there, I'm Jane. A young woman with a slightly cocky but wary look in her eye turns to look at Jane, eyes fixed firmly on her face. There's something on my face. I never expected to see such a beautiful lady joining up with the Mountain Lion King. I thought you were all rough around the edges like Razor. Why are you interested? Speak for yourself. That guard already explained everything. I'm just the outside help, so if you need to go anywhere, just talk to me. If you want to get back to the transfer station, just tell me. I'll be around. Got it. I'll come find you when I need you. Speaking of which, I do need your help with something else, beautiful. This list here. Help me put together these supplies. Whatever it costs, I'll give you an extra 30% for your work. How about it? As straightforward as you are beautiful. Alright, I'll send someone for your supplies. And by the way, I like you. Can I add you on Knock Knock? Oh, so I was right, she is hitting on her. I didn't expect to see that in the game. Hey, get me that stuff and I'll think about it. I'll leave things to you then. Excellent. That's the supplies secured. Next up is Master Keycard. Is that Master Keycard? See your contacts to visit Luminous Square area. Wait, what? Can I talk to her again? Yes, Luminous Square. To Luminous Square we go. I swear Risley might be the only one that looks somewhat good with normal glider. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, Ktosh. I tried all the other gliders that I have and none of them look actually good on him, I think. But the regular ones, the original glider that you get at the start of the game, they actually look good on him. So yeah, definitely agree. Yo, I killed and absorbed an X-53 Autobot Scout. I now own a fucking robot. I don't know which Echo you're talking about or which Tacit Discord. What robot would you have absorbed? Wait, where are you at right now in the story? You should still be fairly early into the story, right? But how did you encounter a what kind of robot? If you know its name, that would be useful, although I don't really remember the names of all the enemies in the game, so maybe that won't actually be helpful. And why is Luminous Square making my game lag? And game, why are you doing this to me? Ah, I see. I remember the entrance is this way. And to the right again. Yep. I I'm an idiot. I just wandered off to grind for my airbender. Just search up the robot I got. Oh, is it actually called X-53 Autobot Scout? Oh, no, wait. The X-50... Because Autobot is definitely not part of Wuthering Waves. That's part of the Transformers series. Yeah, but it doesn't really help me. It's the hidden cat balls causing lag. Joking. Wait, cat balls? Wait. Oh, because of the... I forgot you posted that video. Wait, was it you, Swivy, who posted the video of the cat ball physics? But yes, I now do remember. It's really called like that? Really? Wait, let me check. Woo-wah. And this thing. Oh, yeah, that thing. Oh, I see. Wait, no, it's called an auto puppet, not an Autobot. It's an auto puppet, not the same thing. But yeah, I know that enemy. And okay, now I understand because it is an enemy that you encounter fairly early on. We made it to Luminous Square branch. But unfortunately, Operation HoYoVerse is still top secret and I'm not a public security officer. If I just strut in there without warning, they'll arrest me. I have to keep out of sight. They've still got officers stationed. How professional, but a pain in the neck for me right now. Is there any way to lure people outside for a while? It reeks of booze and vomit here. These drunks are a bit too much. And they are starting to harass the ordinary citizens. I should stop them first, then figure out. Wait, there seems to be a perfect solution for both sides. What is the solution, my dear rat girl? Idle drunk. I see. There are quite a few of you. Please don't vomit on me. That would be lovely. Here's your order. It's the finest, most aromatic, top quality stuff. Huh? Hey, who are you? Trust me, run inside the precinct. They're being unfair to you right now. You need to ditch them. Oh, I get it. Huh? What's my order again? Hurry, or it'll be gone. It's serious. It's right in the private room up ahead. Where did I get the word serious from? Oh god. Whoa, Director, they gave us the dish for free. Go, go, go. Right here. Come this way. Now go on, run into the precinct. Run for your lives, you fools. Under Jane's lead, the band of drunks rush into the public security precinct, completely ignoring the on-duty officer trying to block them off. I got a Thundering Mephis for my airbender, and he does a shit ton of damage. Congrats? But Thundering Mephis only drops for the lightning set, so that won't really work all that well for her. Because she's an aero. She does wind damage. I mean, you've said it yourself, she's an airbender. Excellent, I made it in. Now that everyone's distracted, I can raid the equipment room for that keycard. She does conduct, so it will work? What? What do you mean? This is not Genshin. This is Wuthering Wave, or rather, you're talking about Wuthering Waves. And I can go through. Yay. Is there anything while I'm here? Might as well look up things. No, never mind, nothing. The key to the interior equipment room is in this locker. Gotta punch a 6-digit code. Wait, who wrote that? Who wrote a little note about the passcode down the bottom here? Some absent-minded officer? No, you have to be sincerely stupid to write that down, man. I mean, I assume that usually there is only staff member allowed here, but still, don't write the passcode. Oh my god, enter the passcode. What are the first 3 digits? 101. What are the last 3 digits? 225. It's open. Wait, did I just get that right by accident? I just chose random number that sounded pleasing to my ears. Or maybe every type of combination works, I guess. Yay, we've got the keycard. Now all we need is a movie. And never mind. I was not done. I see. I was wrong. I shall continue. Finally access to the room. I'll just have to wait for G1 and Officer Byron to help me with it. I don't remember who Officer Byron is. Jane carefully slips into the equipment room. The master keycard is a low-level NEPS asset, and Jane quickly finds one by rummaging around in the dark. As she leaves the room, the ruckus between the drunks and the officers out in the lobby is still raging on. Now I have the master keycard. Yay! I've got the master keycard. Yay! That liaison should have gotten the supplies by now, right? The only thing left to do is somehow score the movie that kid asked for, but where am I going to get it? There is a cinema over at Luminous Square. Let's check it out. Wait, do cinemas sell movies now? Maybe not in France. I've never heard of a movie selling actual physical copies of movies. You can just see the movie at the cinema place, but you can't buy them. At least not as far as I know. Maybe it's different here in New Eridu. Although, before we talk to whoever that man is from the cinema thingy, we are going to take a break, and I will take a break myself because I am getting extremely tired. And we've been doing a hell of a lot more reading than I anticipated. I really didn't think we would have this much reading, which is even more tiring. So yeah, quick little break. This time, as I promised to you, Swavy, there you go. I will leave you on that beautiful screen. That way you can observe our little rat girl. And in the meantime, I will take a little bit of a break. And I do urge you guys to also take a break, walk around a bit, stretch for a bit, drink for a bit, and anything and everything in between. Anyway, once we are back, we will continue with the story. I will not switch scenes. I will not leave you with brain rot. I will leave you with rat lady. Anyway, I shall be right back. Aha! Happy old jump scare! I am back! And where were we at? Let me grab my Windows, my Stream Manager, my chat. There we go. We are good to go. And I see, Swivy, you appreciated the view, which I understand. I mean, she might be a rat girl. She is still hot. Not gonna lie. I gotta admit, the fighting in WoWA is more fire than I remembered it to be. Yeah, as I told you, I feel like you will probably appreciate it even more as you level up, because as I've mentioned before, the overworld stuff usually remains rather easy, more or less, depending on how well built your characters are. But for a specific endgame content, especially the holograms, I feel like you will probably really like those fights, because they do get increasingly more and more difficult. And more interesting by the same token, I guess. At least the sentence, probably. My brain is too tired to formulate proper sentences, especially since I have more reading to do. Am I right? I am right. Jane instantly changes the tone of her voice to transform into that of an enthusiastic but naive movie novice. Good evening. Is this where I can buy movies? You want to buy a movie here? Are you for real? You just want to buy the whole master print? Whoa, I can't believe there's fans out there that even more hardcore than us. I'm touched. Good evening, miss. I assume you're wondering if you can buy discs for home viewing here. Cinemas don't usually sell them. Ah, okay, so I was not alone in thinking that. Oh, is that so? I thought you could buy them here. I'm looking for a movie my friend recommended. I think it has Mountain in the title. And it's a thriller? That's a little bit vague. Travis, you got any idea? Who the hell is Travis? Oh. I'm not sure either, but I saw someone who'd know. I'm not sure either, but I know someone who'd know. Miss, if you don't mind renting it, I know a good store. They have a massive collection and a wide variety, and the owners are very knowledgeable. They'll definitely be able to help. I concur. We can help. Whoa, that sounds amazing. What's the name of this store? It's called Random Play. It's close by on 6th Street. If you're quick, you should be able to get there in time before they shut for the night. Great, at least I know I can find the movie on 6th Street. Public transportation would get me there quickly, but with my current identity, it's too dangerous. I should go back and find the contact. She might be able to help. To be able to upgrade my airbender, I had to go into a strange unexplored area where I basically get cancer because my health very slowly drains. Yep, there is a quest to remove that, kind of like in Genshin, you know. But yeah, I do know where you're going. You're going to fight the monkey. Good luck with the monkey. I like the monkey fight. Mountain Lion Oh, right, that's her. Where do you need to go? Random Play, please. Of course, of course I do. It's tiny. Just come with me. Yeah. I'm tired of reading, lady. If you've got nothing interesting to say, leave me alone. Supplies are good, so is the master key. Now the movie's all that's left. Time to find that video store. What was it called again? Random Play. Oh, could we meet Ju-Yuan here? Never mind. Because earlier I was wondering if what do you call that? You know, because the mountain lions keep disappearing into hollows, and we are hollow experts, and Ju-Yuan knows who we are, then maybe she could ask us for help in order to track down the mountain lions. So that was my rationale here. I want to play Lumi but I have no good weapons for her, or any weapon for her at all. Ah, yes, that's the main problem when you start playing the game. I remember having that problem as well. I stayed with 1-star and 2-star weapons for far too long with some of my characters. Although, to be fair, some of my, at least Verena, I think, my Verena still has a 3-star weapon because it is actually a good 3-star weapon, I think, probably. Or maybe I just forgot to upgrade her. Ah, I think this is not going to be more reading for me. I think this is going to be voiced. Finally. Several minutes ago, outside the 6th Street Metro station exit, Belle and Wise are walking home from Lumina Square.
Finally back. Ugh, seriously. That officer lady said the renewal process is going to be fast. Now it's dark already. And I'm so hungry.
So am I.
Aren't we back late because of all that shopping at Lumina Square? You can't blame the public security officer for that.
Why do you always have to side with somebody else, bro? Even if I was shopping for a while, you could still blame the licensing office for taking so long and affecting the store's business.
That is not what is written, but okay. It's more or less the same thing.
Either way, it's because you went shopping. Alright. I don't want to fight. You're hungry too, yeah?
It's the rat girl with the light bulb at the tip of the tail. Yeah. I do remember who Lumi is. And, wait, when did she appear? I think she appeared through an event? Maybe? I don't really remember, I'm not sure. But I do know who Lumi is. She has an interesting concept of a kit. Like, her gameplay mechanics are an interesting concept. I didn't particularly like it. I don't know if you do. But definitely give her a try. And you will find out for yourself whether you like it or not. But it's definitely interesting. And she can help you run much faster in the overworld. So if you need to cross over long distances, Lumi is the girl for you. Especially because if you're still in Huanglong, you don't have access to the same things that we do in Rinasita, for instance. There is a lot of quality of life in Rinasita that is not in Huanglong, just because Huanglong was made long before Rinasita came out. But yeah, she will help with traversal.
Let's get back to the store, check things over, then get some food. And I'm picking the place today since all the shopping affected business at the video store.
Huh? How come? You're definitely just going to pick noodles again. Let's make a bet. If no customers come by, then I get to choose.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you, little missy, but it looks like you'll be eating noodles tonight.
You didn't have to say that, Jane.
Huh? Who are you?
Oh no, Jane is wearing a tie. Does that mean that I have to pull for her as well? I am not going to pull for every tie character. I said it depends on many things. I also need to like the rest of the outfit, and I'm not overly fond of the rest of her outfit. I mean, I like it, but not to the point of making me want to pull for her. Not like, for instance, Evelyn or Ridsley. Ridsley, I absolutely love his outfit, actually. But yeah, Jane, she's nice, she's sweet, she's very interesting. I like her character so far, and I like the story specifically. But the colors, the design, less of my thing. But never mind. Why am I talking about all of this?
Excuse me. Are you two the owners of this video store? I'd like to rent a movie.
Not long after, inside the Random Play store.
I see. You want to rent a thriller that's about mountains. If we use that as a keyword, then...
It's all my fault. I wasn't paying attention and forgot what the exact title was. Who knew it'd be so hard to remember?
Not gonna lie, I don't remember the title either. But I have a good excuse. I'm extremely tired, and I've said that many times now. I don't know how tired she is though, so maybe she has that excuse as well. I love Risley even without his outfit. I think you mean to say you love Risley especially without his outfit, right?
It's a tough search for one thing.
Don't we
But
all?
secondly, well, we've already shut down for the day. Rebooting our computers and getting all your customer info would be a bit of a hassle now.
I see. Seems that's a problem for you. Well, I guess I'd better try my luck at another more professional video store then.
Hey, what's up with that? Why the provocation? The gratuitous provocation? What did we ever do to you?
Well, good for you then, Missy. Since I'm not technically a customer, I guess you won't have to eat noodles tonight.
Oh, hold on one moment there, dear customer. On second thought, you came all this way just to see us, so we should honor your effort and find this movie for you.
Ah, are you sure? Then what about rebooting all the computers and that other stuff?
We can just start a tab under your name for now. It should be fine.
Huh? You sure are quick when it comes to business, bro.
And do you really want to start a tab on someone you know nothing about? I mean, I guess they could do that, but... Yeah, I'm probably biased because I know that Jane Doe is an undercover cop, so this is not her actual... I was going to say personality, but yeah, that as well, but there is another word. That is not personality. That is something else. I can't find the word. Oh, shit. I am a beast. I fought groundless with only Genshin and did it hitless. Congratulations. I see you. If you try challenges like these on your own, because there are no objectives like that in the game, I think. But if you try yourself these types of objective where you try to go without getting hit or things like that, you will probably have a lot of fun.
What? I just want to prove that Random Play is the most professional video store there is in town.
At this point in the story, Jane ends up having the highest value for the video store? Wait, why? Because she is renting one movie? Don't we get customers every day? Or am I missing something? I'm doing the guidebook. Not gonna lie, I don't remember what there is in the guidebook, man. I don't remember what the missions are in the guidebook.
Excuse me, but about your friend who wants to see the movie, what are they like? Are they brave?
Nope.
He acts brave on the outside, but doesn't really dare to do anything ever. And he's great at making excuses.
And he's also great at not finishing his goddamn sentences.
Sounds like an entry-level thriller fan. Oh, isn't that about the same as you, Wise? Which of the new thrillers have you dared to watch?
It might be better not to use me as the benchmark, Belle. As the owner-operator of a video store, I watch each and every movie with the same professional attitude.
Do you, though? By the way, I just asked myself a question, but how on earth these two kids, because Wise and Belle, they seem to be fairly young, how did they become owners of a video store? Is it just through the money they made from being a proxy? Because that's impressive, I guess. I love Wuwa's combat experience. Genshin should add a dodge thing and not a 0.1 second iframe. It's not written iframe like an I, it's supposed to be just the letter I because it stands for invincibility frame, just so you know. I mean, it's true that the dodge in Genshin doesn't feel as satisfying as the one in Wuthering Waves. So I do agree with you on that one. The iframes themselves are not really an issue, but it's part of the mechanic. I feel like it works well. So that's fine in my opinion. Like for instance, the fact that Arlecchino does not have an iframe during her burst, that's a huge problem. Because when you're in your burst, you can't dodge, you can't do shit. So that's kind of bad, you know. But other than that, unfortunately, I don't think Genshin is going to change their core gameplay mechanics. It is probably too late. The only thing I think Genshin might do is add new elements. Probably some kind of light and dark elements, most likely, because at the very least we've seen some kind of abyss element from Dane's Leaf. And as for light, maybe we'll get that when the Traveler gets all 7 of the elements, because we know that the elements in Genshin are divided into 7, right? But it's coming from a light. It's kind of like the rainbow, the colors of a rainbow. That's how one character actually describes it. The name of that character being the Night Kingdom, or the lady, the king, the angel. There you go. She ends up constantly renting tapes after this. If I remember correctly, she has a value over the 100,000. Oh, I see. I remember the event where we gave people, different people, movies based on whatever they were asking for. I remember some of them having values and stuff like that, but I have to admit I didn't really pay attention. I was rushing to get the rewards because I had just unlocked that event, I think, or something like that, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah. I do remember that. I did not remember that she had the highest value like that. Interesting. So she's a movie nerd, a movie buff, however you want to call it. Interesting. It is. I'm Polish. I type how it is. You're typing in English. Being Polish does not change anything to that. I absorbed a human enemy. Slavery. You can't absorb humans. What kind of enemy was it? Because you actually usually actual human enemies don't drop echoes. You can't absorb them, but you might have absorbed a tacit discords that look kind of like a human, perhaps. But even then, I can't think of any off the top of my head. Skirk is going to be Void. I'm quitting if she's going to be Cryo or Electro. I think she's supposed to be Cryo. Right? I think. I don't know where I heard that from. But I think she's supposed to be Cryo. Probably. But I don't think Skirk is going to be Void. I don't think they are going to implement these a new element right now. It is way too early. In terms of story, I mean.
Nice! Then after dinner, let's do a little thriller movie marathon.
So far, I've only dared to watch Silent Valley, The Big Hollow, and The Port Peak.
The Port Peak! That's the name of the movie the other dude is looking for. I mean, I guess it's in the name there is peak, mountain, so yeah, makes sense.
I've heard of Silent Valley before, but I don't think that's the one my friend wanted.
No, it's Port Peak.
Really? The Big Hollow doesn't really have much to do with mountains, and it's not even a thriller. So it has to be the Port Peak then.
Well, I mean, there is the word peak in there, so, you know, it kind of it doesn't sound like mountain, but the meaning has a connection to mountains. Oh, God. So creating sentences is in my brain, all of that. It was a girl that does electro damage. A girl that does electro damage. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't really ring a bell to me. My wood reached me. Oh God. Is it because of the rat girl? Are you into rat girls? Or are you more into air-bending girls, I guess?
A brutal chainsaw-wielding monster haunts a bunch of backpackers in these wintry mountains. There's plenty of thrilling action with splattering blood and gore. Practically every scene has prop arms and organs bleeding all over the place.
You seem to be very much into that, Belle.
I think I'm going to have vegetarian noodles tonight.
You seem to not really be into that, Wise.
Judging by your description, I'd say that it's definitely the Port Peak then. Thank you so much. You really helped me out here. I won't forget it.
Yes, please buy our membership. We need the business.
Wait a second, miss.
Come on, please bring up the membership.
You can keep the change. Use what's left over to treat your sister to her favorite dessert. It's on me. Bye now.
Goodbye.
Wow, that rat Thyron girl sure has that riz. I love her.
Ah, I did not expect them to actually use the word. But who am I kidding? This is HoYoVerse we're talking about. Well, technically speaking, it's not HoYoVerse using those words because they are writing in Chinese, right? And then it gets translated. So never mind. Kitching mentioned, right, Electro Girl, I guess. I mean, there are plenty of others, but it's not possible to get to not get hard when it comes to Jane Doe. Well, I have things to tell you, Mihai. She's cute. Rats are not really my thing. They are cute as well, but yeah, not my thing. Did you check your Discord? Nope, I did not.
I was going to say that she forgot to put her name down in the account book.
Ah. So, I guess we are not getting paid, are we? And, what video did you just send me once again? Oh god. I am not listening to whatever this is. This is way too loud. I'll be watching your video later, Klosh, but this is way too loud. It is destroying my ears. And I will not subject the rest of the stream to this.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse
Yes,
Cardinal,
exactly.
we now turn
So
to the
we are
Oratrice
putting your video
Mécanique
in
d'Analyse
prison.
Cardinal.
It speak, trust me. Yeah, I definitely, really, non-sarcastically trust you. What do you mean? I sent a photo in general, and when the this voice line happened to me, it was a month ago. Oh, I wasn't talking about you, Mihai. I didn't check the general section of the Discord yet. A few days after updating the license photos inside Random Play. Ah, we are back here. Hello, sister. No, please, sister, don't make me read. God damn it. Wise, you're back. Yes, I'm always back. There is something... Sorry. I didn't need to be mean to her. There is something I wanted to chat with you about. Got a minute? Of course. Oh, wow. How long is this going to take? Because we've already been at it for 3.5 hours. How long do we have left? Because I am really, really tired. And I don't think I can last for another 2 hours or anything like that. I would really like to avoid having another 5.5 hour stream like yesterday. So if this is long, I'd rather finish tomorrow. Which means that no Bernice tomorrow. I'm disappointed. I wanted more brain rot, but I guess not. So if anyone knows if this is long or not, that would be very helpful. In the most kindest, I think it's most kind. I think it's kindest, actually. I can't last for 2 hours. I think 2 hours is good. Well, I shall not comment on that. And by the way, what did you send me? Or rather, what did you send me, Hi? I see that I will deal with later. Instagram. What is that? Ah, no, never mind. This is, I don't see what you sent. The last thing you sent me, Hi, in the Discord is the, Call of Duty Genshin Impact thing video that you mentioned. Wait, yeah, we'll do that later. Let me see. Where are we at exactly? Internet, yes. Notification, sure. What is it? Request for help, yes. Ah, this. I didn't see this. Take the commission. There you go. Schedule. Undercover R&B. What? And That's music. Oh, right, and it still doesn't show up. Nothing shows up here. Why? Is it because the mission itself is undercover? Is that why? No, I meant that months ago I reached the voice line when she said the word Riz, and you said that you never expected... Oh, okay, I see. I kinda forgot. Well, I probably would have remembered if I wasn't that tired, but now that you mention it, it does ring a bell. And I mean, I stay true to myself, I reacted the exact same way. Let me check the ZZZ wiki mission to see the missions and see where we are at exactly. Well, perhaps not exactly, because I'm not going to read anything that might or might not spoil me. And why did you write what you wrote, Tosh? Sometimes I really don't understand you, man. And this is the wiki. Come on, load, wiki. I need to understand whether we can continue or not. I doubt it, in all honesty. Well, the wiki won't load, so there is that. Let me check on another... What do you call that? On another thingamabob that is called a browser. Yes, I got a weapon for my rat girl. Ah, the other rat girl, right. I was thinking of Jane Doe, but I guess you're talking about Lumi, right? Congrats for that. Let me see. But where do I see these missions? Because this mission does not appear in Phaethon's story. So... well, this is a problem. Undercover R&B. Ah, there you go. Ah, the full name is Undercover Rat and Bait. Ah, that makes more sense. Is the first special episode, so it's considered a special episode. Very well, very well. Where are we at, though? I don't actually know. Shoot. Well, that's great. Oh, damn it. Nope. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know where we're at. I can't tell if we are close to the end or not. God damn it. Why? Why can't I find proper answers? Let me see. What is this? Ah, okay. I see where we are. We did. I see. Okay, yeah. We did three missions and 2 are left. Well, let me think. Okay, no. You know what? We will finish tomorrow. I apologize if some of you may be disappointed, but I can feel like I am very tired and I'll be right back. And I'm dying, as you can hear. So, yes, we will finish this story tomorrow. And it's mostly because of the reading. There has been a lot of reading, which is even more tiring. And more importantly, I can feel that I can't focus on reading as much as I usually focus on reading, just because of how tired I am. So, we will finish the story tomorrow. So tomorrow will not be Bernice time either. It will be Red Girl time again, which is kind of disappointing. I wanted more Bernice time. I mean, I wanted Bernice time, period, you know? But I guess not. That means I am going to keep the regular schedule that I had planned, which is... so tomorrow we'll finish this story. on Saturday, I will do my Flutter page pulls and Flutter pages story, which will also involve a lot of reading. Maybe this is a mistake. Maybe I should stop doing that. And next week, we'll do chapter 4. Because I don't think we have anything else in other games, as far as I know. So, yeah, next week we can do chapter 4. We might even be able to do chapter 5. So we'll see. But, yeah, this is going to be more or less the schedule for the next few days and maybe even next week. Because it is Babr. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I know it translates to beaver, apparently. These are all my characters: Jianxin, Lumi, Sanhua, Baizhi, Yohu, Yang Yang, Xixia, and Mortefi. I see. Wait, you forgot Cheng Li. Didn't you get Cheng Li earlier? Why didn't you not count Cheng Li? Poor Cheng Li. Out of all the characters you mentioned, and you didn't mention Cheng Li, Cheng Li is probably the strongest DPS out of the characters that you have. Jianxin is more of a support type character, although I suppose you can try and build her as a DPS. It will be quite difficult to make her reach the levels of actual DPSs. And by difficult, I mean like you're going to need to hyper invest for a long time in order to get the absolute perfect substats for her. And even then, I can't even guarantee you that you will reach the level of a regular DPS with a regular build. So there is that. Lumi, I don't remember what she does exactly. I remember her playstyle, but I don't remember if she... I guess she's supposed to be a sub-DPS, probably? I'm not entirely sure. Sanhua is a quick swapper, so she could pair well with Jianxin. No, not with Jianxin, with Cheng Li. So you could play those two together. Baizhi is a good healer, and she's probably the only healer you have. I don't remember if Lumi heals or not, but otherwise Baizhi is a very good healer, especially at the beginning. Oh, Yohu heals as well, I think. Probably. I don't remember. God damn it. But Baizhi would be my way to go in terms of healing. But if you're using Jianxin, I suppose you don't really need a healer. Yang Yang is good in grouping content. You wouldn't use Yang Yang in a boss fight, but you would use her if you have trash mobs to gather around. She's really good at that. Xixia, I'll say nothing. And Mortefi, he's a very good support for Jian, but you don't have Jian, unfortunately. So there is that. Baizhi, not Baizhu, Baizhi. Not the same. One letter difference, Ktosh. Once again, the I, it's written with an I, the letter I. Yeah, I forgot about her. No, Lumi is my main damage dealer, basic damage and resonance skill damage amplification. Do you mean that that is in her outro skill, the basic damage and resonance skill amplification? If that's the case, you should put Lumi with Cheng Li. Okay, because the outro skill does not apply to the character that is outroing. Like, if Lumi's outro has basic attack, basic damage, and resonance skill damage amplification, it does. When you switch out Lumi in favor of another character, that buff goes to that other character. It doesn't go to Lumi, so she does not get that. So she should not be your main damage dealer. But if she does have basic and resonance skill amplification, she would pair really well with Cheng Li in that case. And hello, Luffy, how are you? Do you want S-rank Ambi? No. No, I'm not pulling for S-rank Ambi. I'm waiting for a lighter rerun, Yanagi rerun, Astrayao rerun, mostly Astrayao and lighter. So I know I have a bit of time before they come back, but I really want to pair them with my Evelyn. And then I'm looking into Hugo. We'll see. Whether or not I pull Hugo, depending on whether or not I like him, I might actually pull for him. I get to see you, my little only, you know. Oh god, your generation really is cooked. And you as well, Ktosh. But goodbye to you, good night to you, Ktosh. Have sweet dreams. Yeah, S rank MB sucks. Oh god. I did not know that. I did not know that S rank MB sucked. Well, good then that I don't want to pull for her. My team right now is the Airbender, Lumi, and Sanhua. Why not? I guess. Why not? It works. Somewhat. I guess you could use Sanhua to buff Lumi's basic attack, but I don't remember if she does a lot of them. I do remember she can switch between ranged attacks and close ranged attacks. Melee attacks, that's the word for it. I remember that, but yeah, Sanhua's big point is that you can get her console gauge quickly, which means you can. She spends very little field time, and she gives a big damage boost to basic attack damage. So if you have a good basic attacker, then they can take advantage of that. And on that note, I will leave you guys. We will finish Rat Girl's story tomorrow, because I'm way too tired to keep on reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. Because yeah, I'm sorry, I don't mean to mock the game, because the game has been the story really is interesting, which is partly why I am reading everything that the game is telling me to read, because I am enjoying the story. I am enjoying Rat Girl, as I keep calling her, very disrespectfully. But I am enjoying Jane Doe. She's she's an interesting character. I'm not really interested in our villains, not gonna lie. The villains in the story are not really that important, it seems. They are just villains to be villains, in the sense that we need a villain in the story, so we got them. And they work for that purpose, I suppose. But I would have liked having more compelling villains, but yeah, it's fine. I feel like this is a story that is more focused specifically on Jane Doe and not on anything else. Because the only good thing about her is that she can gather everyone in the area. Ah, so she's kind of like a crowd controller. I see. Well, that's interesting, I guess, if you have plenty of enemies. But to be fair, most of the fights that I've played through in Zenless Zone Zero, I haven't experienced everything, but it doesn't feel like there is content where there are a lot of enemies. Unless you count the tower thingy. The Tower of Infinity? I don't remember. Let me check. Because I think I can see that here. Endless Tower. There you can have a lot of different enemies. But other than that, we mostly dealt with, at least I mostly dealt with, what do you call that? With bosses. And if she's gathering people or gathering monsters like that, I don't know if she'll be all that good for boss fights. That's actually, I'm kind of surprised. Unless they are preparing to release some kind of content related to mobs that you need to gather like that. I really hope they don't. I mean, I have Miyabi, so I have AoE at the very least. Even though I can't gather people, at the very least I can exterminate them from afar, just because Miyabi exists. So I guess I should be fine. But I'd rather use my Evelyn, if at all possible, as usual. Anyway, on that note, I am going to leave you guys. I will see you tomorrow. I will restart the story tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central European Standard Time. And yeah, we'll finish Rat Girl's story Saturday will be Flutter page pulls and Flutter page story, probably, most likely. It will depend how my vocal cords feel, to be honest, because there is that to take into account as well. And then next week we'll do chapter 4. Next week will finally be Bernice time, finally, and Caesar time, and Lighter time, and everybody's time. Anyway, on that note, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Bernice, and I'll be serving you today. What can I get for you? A drink? Some snacks? Oh, a little flames! Mocktails, mixers, eyes. The snacks are real nice.